Alright, what's good, everybody? 7 niggas in the chat. Sorry for being a little late. Alright, what's good, everybody? We're reading WEI Fire Dragons today. I'm pretty sure we are finishing the entire arc in just this read through. So yeah, WEI Fire Dragons read through today. Is there anything in particular to say? I don't think there's much to say, to be honest. Yesterday's read through was pure greatness. I think that's about it. We ended off. Oh wait, hold up. We ended off on a beautiful note with the end of Conspiracy in the Court, with that whole little chat between Shin and Ryofui. Greatness. But other than that, it's like we're just gonna read. I speak enough during the actual read through. We know who the MVP of the arc is. Bet we're looking forward to this arc. It's crazy how every single nigga in the chat right now is a mod. I'm moving like 100 mods Virgo, bro. Damn. I just put a Virgo. Some respect is about to be shown to the GOAT. Interesting. I've heard this arc is like it's a good arc, but it's average in terms of kingdom arcs. Like, it's not up there. We got Geo with the we got Geo with the $5 dono. Zoro is not killing Kaido. He has officially ventured on his own journey. He has left. I was good, Stevo. I'm racist as hell towards Shiryu. How you felt about everything between Coalition and now? Alright, let me put this music down. Hold up. Nah, Gio the homie, man. He's gone on his own little journey, you know what I'm saying? How the one Shiryu. Alright. How did I feel about everything between Coalition and now? I want to rank my arcs for you. I'm going to rank the arcs for you in the chat real quick. So that's my top 5 arcs right now. Ooh, actually, I don't know. I don't know if the first arc should be in that top 5, because I just dropped that top 5, and I don't know, maybe the first arc is above Conspiracy in the Court. The only arc not as good as this one is the first one. Oof, I really like the first arc. Interesting then. I think the first arc is a 9 out of 10, bro. The first arc is... I love the first arc, so... I guess I'm gonna enjoy this arc. If it's better than the first one, I guess I'm really gonna enjoy this. It's crazy how Conspiracy the lowest one, but that was a 10 too. Yeah, Conspiracy was a 10 out of 10 for me. This arc is great, but it's just overshadowed by others, kind of like Amazon Lily in between Sabodi and Impel Down. Makes perfect sense. So we about to read greatness. I'm gonna come to my own conclusion anyways, man. Like me, I have pretty outlandish takes when it comes to actual arc rankings. So yeah. What arc am I into? First arc is the worst arc in Kingdom for me. Easy. Nah. I don't know, man. That's a hard one. I don't know what to choose between the first arc and the second arc. Thing is with Kingdom, its worst arc is still on par with the best arc in OP. That's cap, but I'd say the worst arc is like Baratier level, Arlong Park level. You know what I'm saying? Like the worst arc in Kingdom would be like a 9 out of 10. Oh, what arc am I about to start, Stevo? I'm about to start WEI Fire Dragons, bro. This is actually the Thriller Bark of Kingdom. Oh! Oh! Thriller Bark of Kingdom? Okay. Okay. Stevo thought it was State of 8? Nah. Nah, we starting WEI Fire Dragons. I want to give some quick thoughts. Conspiracy in the Court, although as an arc itself, is a 10 out of 10 to me because of how everything went down. And I rarely dish 10 out of 10s. I rarely give out 10 out of 10s, you know. I feel like that might just be recency bias, the whole 10 out of 10 shit. Like, 9 out of 10 is fair. Kyokai's Revenge, I would give a 10 out of 10. Fairly comfortably. But, it's a hard choice for me because I'm thinking about it right now and it's like... Conspiracy in the Court was a great arc, but it was hard carried by Seikyo, bro. And that's not a bad thing at all. It's a short arc. For an arc to be carried by one character is not bad when it's like 12 chapters. Shin with the Glaive, though, that shit was amazing. But, yeah, Seikyo carried. I don't know about that bar because I haven't seen people nearly as divided on WEI Fire Dragons as they are on Thriller Bark. I feel like he means just the timeline. You know what I'm saying? We'll keep passing them 10s for Kingdom. Gintama, the only other series has higher number of 10 out of 10 arcs is Kingdom. That's facts. That's facts. Four Devas, Kurt-san, Silver Soul, Rakio, Fellow Shinsengumi, Shogun Assassination, maybe even Yoshiwara, Red Spider, Shinsengumi Crisis if we're being nice. Yeah. The only complaint I have with Kingdoms is that sometimes the exposition on the enemy seems random, and I don't like how they're all compared to the 6th grade generals. I can understand that 6th grade generals complaint. Okay, we've been live for 8 minutes, and I've just been talking. I need to read. I need to put some OSTs on. No, hold up. Alright. Okay. It's time to go live, folks. Let me close that. Alright. Let's get this. Let's get this. Let's get it. What a beautiful page. I just opened my tablet and we're still on the page from yesterday. God damn, bro. Pure greatness. The world's so-called justice does not reside with those of good intentions, but rather it lies with the winners. He still appears so big to me. 1 year remains until the conclusion of Eisei's battle against the Ryofui. Amazing. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Alright, let me get a bit comfortable. Hold up. Sorry, folks. What's good, Kunwa? And Sam, yeah, you spit in. Them first 2 episodes trash, but you're supposed to skip them unless you're a manga reader. Okay. Chapter 379, A New Strategical Front. We're reading. Push them back. There he is. Now's your chance to bring him down, men. Really? Really? We starting this arc off with a spread of Tor? Oh lord. This is about to be a goated arc. Who the fuck y'all mean? The Qin Commander Tor. Damn you, Tor. We won't let you do as you please here in Choyo. What is the matter, General? It's a trap. What? A trap? We've orders to turn around and retreat, sir. When we're pushing them back so strongly, impossible. Right-wing General Rokuomi. A trap. Left-wing General Ryukoku. Is he saying we're being baited in? It's true that we'd be in a tough spot if the enemy managed to circle around to our backs now, but there doesn't seem to be any signs of that. Urgent report. Enemy sighted to the rear of our left flanks. They appear to be trying to hit us from behind. They number 3,000 to 5,000. 5,000? How could this be? Where in the world were they hiding? All troops, about face. Full speed retreat. We must prevent the enemy from completely surrounding us. The Ryukoku army looks like they'll be able to withdraw before the enemy encircles them. The Rokuomi army on the right wing appears to be having delays. Dispatch 500 archers to provide assistance. That should be plenty for Rokuomi. Yes, sir. Nonetheless, did he really escape by a hair's breadth? No, nonetheless, we really did escape by a hair's breadth, didn't we, Torsama? But to think that this WEI army would almost ensnare us in a trap. It's obvious that there are numerous differences in the enemy's tactics compared to yesterday. Going by our insider reports, there are rumors of that man leaving the WEI capital Dairyo to come to this front. Does that mean there's no mistake? From today onwards, we'll be going up against the state of WEI's #1 general, Gohome. So they managed to get away. As expected of Orki's successor, he's quite the sharp one. Just keep up the chase for now. Push them back to the Tanza forests. If I may dare to say so, Gohome-sama personally coming to this war front has saved us all. I don't mind. That's just how important it is for us to hold this region. Important enough for even us to be summoned, correct? Gohome. Oof. This nigga just looks raw. God damn. We meeting some WEI goats? Could those men be? So you've come. The heroes who once ravaged the plains of China together with my father Gorkei. Due to the coalition army's invasion 2 years ago, the state of Qin's borders had undergone a radical transformation. Seeing as how Riboku and Shunshinkun did not manage to reclaim Sanyo from Qin hands, they now concentrated their efforts on hindering Qin's expansion by focusing on the border areas between states. And the result of those efforts was that this region of Choyo, located slightly ahead of Sanyo, became a highly important strategical point that blocked the Qin army's progression into China. And so it was that Qin appointed Tor as the commander to invade and capture this region. The WEI side also continued to funnel in more and more manpower so as to keep their hold over Choyo. And now, with the dispatching of Commander Gohome himself, the WEI were now ready to take on any form of Qin offense. In response to this, the Qin Tor army also sought to expand the size of their forces. A call was sent out to the various units and troops in the surrounding battlefields to make their way to Choyo. And of course, one of the units to heed the call was... Ha ha ha! Ay, for Tor to personally request our presence, looks like he's finally understood just how amazing the Hishin unit's strength is. Especially that Rokuomi who keeps treating me like an idiot. Independent marauding unit, Hishin unit, 5,000 troops. The only reason you were summoned was to make up the numbers. We are the true stars of the reinforcement Gyokuho unit. It sure has been a while, eh, Ohon? Bro, Hara is amazing at character growth. Fantastic at character growth. Like, if I was to bring you the page of Shin and Ohon when they first met, with the panels of their faces next to each other, you would be able to tell that they are way older right now than they were back then. You would be able to tell just by looking at it. You would be able to tell. Step aside. I don't think so. Shin Dono. Captain. What? You lowlives. Shin? Kaka, I'm joking, you dumbass. Making fun of you really isn't worth the effort. What? What? Shin vs. Ohon? It's just a clash, I'm guessing. You idiot. He was able to knock away Shin's glaive with that slender spear, and with only one arm too. Oh, Shin is going Orhon's going Wait a second, they're actually going at it seriously. Kyokai, you need to stop those two. Why you... Oh shit. Tol pulled up and said, save your flirting for when the main event is over. I've been waiting for you two. Chapter 380. So we're getting Orhon in this arc, bro. Are we finally gonna get that backstory? Are we finally gonna get that Osen like we understand the dynamic finally? I've been waiting for an Orhon backstory, bro. I've been waiting for an Orhon backstory. Enough with the boring stalemate already. The situation has changed. We may have gathered up all the various troops in the Choyo region, but WEI is also consolidating their forces here. Not only has a great General Gohome joined the fray a few days ago, but 3 WEI armies of unknown identity have also arrived on the field. Unknown identity, you say? Aye, these 3 armies were dispatched from the WEI royal capital of Dairyu. On the way, they stopped by the Qin cities of So, Bidai, and Hokudai. All 3 cities fell to them in a single day. We're in the process of investigating the commanders of those 3 armies right now. What we do know so far is that each of these armies are around 20,000 men strong for a total of 60,000. Indeed, just the fact that the enemy has received 60,000 men and reinforcements already puts our side at an overwhelming disadvantage. But what makes matters even worse is this formation the WEI army has deployed themselves into. They've spread out their forces while taking into account the rivers and mountains in the area. Every single point is backed up by other garrisons, and the center is able to immediately send reinforcements to any direction should that need arise. It's as if the entire thing is one gigantic stronghold. A stronghold. You're right, there's nearly no openings. No, wait, it's more like there's not a single weak spot at all. Have we got any ideas? We're attempting one right now. What is it? The Osen army is currently taking up positions at the Zhao border region of Kakuyo to our north. We're just about to send them a request for reinforcements. Asking the Osen army? Don't. You absolutely must not ask the Osen army to come here. Yeah, we might be getting the Orhon shit. We might be getting some Orhon shit. Kakuyo City. Seems like things are finally about to get heated up at Choyo. Still, this is strange. Hold up. Where's my water at, bro? Oh, it's here. Still, this is strange. Going by Osen Summer's predictions, this should be around the time we receive a request for aid from the Tor army. The Tor army has shifted all their forces into position for an attack on Choyo, and appears to have already engaged the enemy in combat. What? They've jumped in without asking for reinforcements? I'm sure Tor should be aware of just how crucial the Choyo region is to the Qin army right now, and how difficult it actually is for us to capture it. Well, this is rare. It's not every day you see Osen Summer's predictions going wrong. There's also one other report we've received, that the Young Master's Gyokuho unit is also taking a part in the battle at Choyo. Yeah, I feel like we might get some Osen Orhon shit, man. Hey, yo, chill, man. Why y'all dissing Tor? What the fuck? Please save me, Osen Summer. Chill out, dog. Tor, go. Shin just looks so raw, bro. Tendono, will this really work? Honestly, I'm not even sure. Orhon. Telling us not to summon the Osen army, isn't that just... That's just you bringing your personal feelings into this. Okay. Right, that's it, your personal feelings. No matter how much you don't get along with your old man, you should still... Don't be stupid. Right now, I'm speaking from a strategical perspective. Strategical? If Choyo here is a crucial point preventing Qin from expanding out into China, then the Kakuyo region that Osen is currently defending is also a vital blockade that's keeping Zhao from invading Qin's eastern territories. What? In the event that Kakuyo falls to Zhao, they'll be able to immediately push into Q, and from there they'll wind their way down southwards, along Tor City and Han Pass. Then they'll set up Kakuyo as a new base of operations and muster even more soldiers to send south. The Vanguard army will act as shields while the following army makes their way down south and captures Torre in just a single push. Zhao will then have surrounded Chuyo and Sanyo from the back, and then will be in a position to take both out of our hands. God damn. Impressive, Orhan. Wait, hang on a minute. You make it sound so easy for them to just... Besides, even if Zhao chose to dive so far into our lands, that's right, it's meaningless to them. However, it's plausible that Zhao wishes to capture Choyo and Sanyo just so they can sell them back to the Wei. If the off chance that Zhao really does come this far south, then even if we've captured Choyo, our forces here will be forced to engage them. And if that happens, all of Qin's Zhao and Wei fronts will become a mess. If we're not careful, we may even end up facing both Zhao and Wei soldiers at the same time. No, I'll make one correction. Just now I spoke as if my personal feelings played no part in this at all. But that's not true. I admit there was some personal feelings involved when I told you not to call for the Orsen army. Orhan, you. Though your own sentiments play a part, the scenario you just described is still worthy of caution. But the fact remains that if we do not take Choyo, then we will never open a path out to China. Yes, that's right. Qin's #1 priority right now is Choyo. Even if it's a risky gamble, we still have to call for the Orsen army. Otherwise, it will be impossible for us to take Choyo. No, we can. We can. What the hell are you going on? What the hell are you going on about? You've been spouting crap for a while now. This was the conclusion Tor and Ryukoku came to after exhausting all possible strategies that they could think of. That's why we're turning to the last resort of asking others for reinforcements. At first glance, this wave formation may seem flawless, but there still exist a few faint weak spots. Orhan's spitting right now. The northwest and southwest points are slightly more isolated by thick forests compared to the others, along with the one point across the river. But why? It will still be hard to break through those 3 points, and even if we do, we'll have to deal with the reinforcements from the center or reserves. If we don't advance carefully, we may instead be surrounded and completely wiped out. That's right, but due to the terrain obstructions, there will be a slight delay in sending out messengers and receiving reinforcements for those 3 points. That's not going to amount to jack all. Assuming it were only one of them, then yes, but if it were all of them, all 3 at the same time, then it should have some effect. All 3? Correct. We will split our forces into several parts, but the main offense shall be carried out by 3 groups. And at the exact same time and day, these 3 units will annihilate the 3 enemy points simultaneously. Orhan's tactics, such boldness. That was a good chapter, man. Orhan was spitting. Hold up. Tor and his boy exhausted all possibilities. He's not terrible, just the worst big general. Tor might be the worst of Kanki and Orsen, Mobu, but he's still... Hold up. Am I reading this right? What? What the fuck you just say? Nigga said Tor's the Heki of the great generals. Shut up! That is disgraceful behavior. I am ashamed. I feel disrespected. This is not the kind of behavior I like to see. Tor stinks! Bow, you stink, you motherfucker! That was so cringy. You want 3 teams to destroy the 3 enemy points at exactly the same time? Don't listen to these niggas, Fiji. They are capping. I can tell, bro. Hold up. Why is my screen wilding? Oh my god. No! No! My tablet wilding, bro. Yo, give me a second. My tablet is actually wilding, yeah? I need to reset it. Hold up. I need to reset this. Hold up, y'all, man. Fuck's sake, bro. God damn. I. Y'all can't even deny this shit though. Fuck y'all, bro. Y'all stink. Torso ass, he breaking Fiji's tablet? I hate this nigga sad. Nigga, Toll was like, I can't think of anything, so I'll go call for reinforcements, and then Orhon pulls up in 5 minutes, comes up with a plan that they couldn't even think of. Alright, stop. Why y'all doing my nigga dirty, bro? He might not be the wisest, but he's a good character, bro. Fuck y'all, on God, bro. Alright. This reminds me of Ty's mobile disrespect. Hold up. Hold up. What's my password? Oh, okay. How would take 5 minutes for a rookie to outshine you? Y'all just shut up now, man. Oh my god. Nah, man, this is Oki's right hand man. By that alone, he's a goat. Just that alone. Just the spreads he's had with Oki, he goated. Facts share. He threatened to call the daddy so the young lord can step up. Facts. Y'all acting like Mobu ain't a retard when it comes to strategy too. Mobu only succeeded with the echelon formation because Shohei-kun told him to do that shit. Mobu ain't with it like that, so it's Gucci. It's not even a thing like that. Y'all just like to diss. To's a fighter, you know what I'm saying? He's a fighter. That's why he low diff that nigga Rinboku. In the next couple of chapters, I'm gonna see some To respect. Yeah, we out here. Bro, I don't know what this shit is. Hold up. Hold up, y'all. My shit is wildin', man. God damn. Hold up, bro. Oh my god, this is annoying me, y'all. Hold up, man. God damn. Hey, yo, To really broke my shit, bro. To really is mid. Hold up, bro. Oh my god, this is pissing me off. Sorry y'all, my shit is actually widening. Where the fucking solution at? Oh my god, y'all. My shit is wilding, bro. Sorry about this. There's a little assistive touch little fucker, bro. And it's so... I can't click anything. It just zooms instead of... Dog. Oh, yo, this shit is pissing me off, bro. I'm sorry, y'all. This is this is the worst stream I've ever done. Hold up, okay, is it working now? Hold up, is it working now? Oh my god. It's still tripping. It's still tripping. Okay, there we go. Chapter 381. God damn, that took way too long. Oh my god. This nigga's still tripping? What the fuck? This is pissing me off, bro. Alright, we good now? Alright, cool. This is pissing me off, bro. What the fuck? Nigga said read it on your phone at this point. I might as well, bro. Should I just read it on the PC? Yeah, I'm just gonna read it on the screen right here, man. God damn. I'm just gonna read it on the screen. Alright, we're reading on the PC because my shit was tripping. Chapter 381. I'm not going to be able to show you panels, so I'm sorry about that. But yeah. Chapter 381. You want 3 teams to destroy the 3 enemy points at exactly the same time? Who will those 3 teams be? That would be... Hold up. That would be... Okay. Light the signal fire for Kano in the south. We begin. Yes, sir. Infantry word. WEI Army HQ. The enemy has started moving. The 20,000 strong Tor army, which we believe to be the core, has come at us from straight ahead. They've engaged our Gichu army. Furthermore, one of Qin's 5,000 man detachments to the south has also advanced forward. They appear to be in combat with the Shinka army. The enemy has split their force into numerous detachments, yet all of a sudden their main star Tor is the first one to make a move. What did you make of this, homie? It's too early to say. Then what do you make of this Tor fellow? Tor is a general whose thoughts are difficult to read. At any rate, not only does he possess a sharp mind, but he's also a courageous fighter as well. Fuck y'all for the Tor slander, bro. However, what truly makes you a troublesome opponent is something else entirely. And that would be his experience. With the experience he has earned by surviving multitudes of battlefields as Orki's second, he has practically no openings to take advantage of. The current generals in Qin's service may look like a gathering of heroic figures, but of the 3 generals of Morbu, Kanki, and Orson who represent them, each of them has their own fatal weakness or faults. Out of all of them, the only general who can be considered to be without flaws would be Tor. And y'all was just slandering? What? Make it make sense. If we were to consider future conflicts against Qin, then Tor is the general we need to eliminate as soon as possible. Home, as expected, you are my strongest student. Your talent surpasses even mine. Are you heading out, sensei? I consider myself to be an old-fashioned person. To me, warfare is not a contest of taking land or resources, but rather the slaying of enemy generals. And the conclusion I had come to concerning this General Tor is exactly the same as yours. I did not come here so that we could protect Choyo. I came here to kill Tor. Great General of WEI, Ryo. So we got Ohon team, Rokuomi team, Shin team. That would be Tor, Ryukoku, and me, right? What? That would be appropriate, I guess. Wrong. The 3 teams who will carry out the main attack will be the Rokuomi army, the Gyokuho unit, and the Hishin unit. To have Tor take part in the true attack would attract too much enemy attention. It may be hard to swallow, but Tor will be acting as a decoy for this battle plan, while the main attack will be carried out by 3 teams who excel at breaking through enemy lines. If that's the criteria, then Kano, who isn't here, is more eligible than either of you two. Kano is so weak when it comes to adaptability. There's a wasp on my monitor. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get out of here. Where's it at? Anyways. Kano is weak when it comes to adaptability. In that regard, you could say the Hishin unit is the epitome of stupidity. But with the recent addition of a certain personnel, that facet is slowly being eroded. Kyokai. But this means that even you have come to finally recognize our strength. Don't get carried away. If the Gakuka unit were here, the likes of you would have been relegated to rear support duties. If you are to accept the task of taking part in the real attack, then I will not allow you failure on your part. Otherwise, I will be personally opening a new hole in your neck for you to breathe through. Shut your mouth. More like if you're the one to drag our feet then I'll split that hard-ass head of yours right down the middle. What did you say? How dare you threaten Honsama? But still, to spread out all our forces in such a wide area and then commit a 3-pronged attack on... This wasp is annoying me, dog. Then commit a 3-pronged attack on top of that, pulling Fiji wasps in your house. Is that not normal? Y'all never get wasps in your house? It happens, dog. My window was open all day. It's fucking boiling. Pulling off any coordination between the 3 units will be difficult. That's true. There will be no need for that. Attempting to implement any sort of coordinated maneuvers between us would simply risk exposing our plan to the enemy. So the 3 teams won't be working together. That's right. All 3 will be acting independently. Bow. It's a wasp. Why are you so scared? I don't. Y'all call them flies or something like they. It's just like a thick fly. Like it's like that. Y'all scared of something that fucking small? How's that not normal? So the three teams won't be working together? That's right. All three will be acting independently. There will be just the one agreement we will abide by. On the afternoon of the third day, right when the sun has risen to its highest peak, each of the three teams will destroy any enemy troops or reserves that lie before them and break right into the enemy headquarters. That is the strategy for capturing Choyo. Do you hear me? The timing cannot be off even by the slightest margin. I don't know why you're sticking on this arc. This arc is dope. Rokuomi Army. That kid acting like such a big shot. Is it back? I think it's back low key. The time nigga dealing with wasps like mosquitoes. Mosquitoes was scary, dog. Nah, man. Like they wasps. Like they dangerous, but they're not like. Nigga, just Google wasp. Y'all making me feel idiotic right now. Let me Google what a wasp is. Hold up. Wasp. Oh, no. The yellow shit? Now, those are bees, dog. Those... nigga, I don't know the difference, bro. I do not know the difference, dog. Little black shit, dog. Little black shit. That's all. Black shit that flies. God damn. Acting like such a big shot. Gyokuho unit. Though all three teams had decided on fighting independently, amazingly enough, the timing at which they began battle matched each other perfectly. You can see all three. This spread is amazing. I can't show you guys though. He said, "You UK niggas, I swear to God." Alright. Chapter 382, folks. Hey, on the battlefield, there is no distinction between men and women. Alright, bet. Kyokai looking bad on the cover page. We move. The Fire Dragon seal and the character for Reio of the WEI Fire Dragons. He should have died a long time ago. What is the meaning of this? What's the matter, Tosama? Is that the commander of the enemy army? Let us charge right at them. Hold on, that flag. If that really is the real Reio, then a powerful axe will be approaching from our flank. Enemy attack from the left flank. Who's that man? Let us retreat and regroup ourselves. Fall back. All troops about face. If one of the three unknown armies is Reio's, then the other two must be... God damn. This guy's massive. Tor's about to clap it. Tor just got sliced right here. So he was able to dodge a Rambihaku. Even without Oki, you haven't lost your edge. Tor. The enemy is pursuing. Pay them no heed. That man is a warrior of such a caliber that even our Lord and Lady Kyo found him troublesome. Trying to take him on would be playing right into Reio's hands. God damn, To shook? Still, the WEI Fire Dragons. Gokei should have been the last one. Are any more of them still alive? If the other two armies are also being led by WEI's Fire Dragons, then this battle will become extremely difficult, you three. So these are like WEI's version of the Zhao 3 Great Heavens and the Qin 6 Generals, okay? WEI Army HQ, reporting in. The Reio army appears to have swiftly beaten back the Tor army. Who would have thought the Fire Dragons would still be alive? What a surprise. The rumors said they were dead long ago. They had been thrown into prison. Back during the previous king's reign, in the time of King Anri, the 7 great generals who served as the weapons of the state of WEI, the 7 Fire Dragons of WEI, heroes who rampaged across China alongside Qin's 6 generals and Zhao's 3 Great Heavens. Gokei right in the middle. Alright, cool. However, though I'm unaware of the reason, the other 6 apart from my father split themselves into 2 factions and began to oppose each other, and due to the power they wielded, the previous king had no means of keeping them under control. It was then that the first 3 Fire Dragons died. One passed away from wounds he received from Rempa of the 3 Great Heavens, while the other 2 were stricken by a passing epidemic, or so the story goes. Coronavirus? But that is not the truth. They were killed by those 3 men. Oof. What? How could that be? The fire dragons killed their own members? Naturally, the previous king was absolutely furious and was about to behead all 3 of them. But my father Gorke was somehow able to convince him to stay his hand. And so it was made to look as if those 3 had also passed away from illness. While in reality, they had been thrown into the prisons for 14 years. Then the reason why those 3 are here now, that's right, I convinced the king to release them, seeing as how there's not actually a grudge between them and the current king. The reason why the name of the fire dragons didn't become as widespread as the Qin 6 is because of their sudden disappearance from the public eye. Only my father was left. Wouldn't have the coalition war been the perfect time to pull these niggas out? Yeah, but the thing is, it's like, they didn't need them for the coalition. They expected themselves to be able to defeat Qin without these niggas. So these guys are out here. The cold and ruthless strategist who was feared even by my father, my teacher, Reyo. The mighty warrior who is said to have claimed the heads of over 100 generals, Gaimo, and the strongest spear wielder in WEI's history, El Shi. These are looking like matchups, bro. El Shi is looking like a matchup for okay, not these are looking like matchups, but El Shi is looking like a matchup for Orhun, bro. It's true that there are some flaws with their character, but what with the infighting and all. But there is no doubt as to their actual abilities. Not to mention they've been imprisoned for 14 whole years, and the only thing that can sate their thirst is the Qin army that lies before them. Reserve Army Gaimo HQ. Oh, General, we've got a report here. Wait, just a bit more. Oh, this nigga going in, sir. Whew. Gaimo taking on 4 hoes at once? God damn. Has he got 4 penises? I'm busy quenching the thirst I've built up over the last 14 years right now. I feel him, dog. Seems like the outer enemy is being pushed back by some Hisshin unit guys or something. So they're asking us for reinforcements and stuff. Which Hisshin unit is this? The Hisshin unit whose captain went and dueled that Hawken guy. Hawken? What Hawken? The same Hawken who killed Kyo and Orki of the Qin 6 generals. He also went and did in the guy who killed Gorke-san, Du Kyo. Hawken actually has accomplishments under his belt, bro. Is that so? Sure brings back memories. Kyo, Orki. No clue about that Du Kyo though. He would have fucking low diffed you. Is that so? Reinforcement request rejected. Oh shit. Why you little shin slicing through these niggas? Our opening went down well. Just matching up the timing is going to be hard, but before even that, punching through all the enemy garrisons until the HQ in 3 days is already extremely difficult. Against our 5,000, just the enemies in front of us are already twice our number at 10,000. Furthermore, to the left and right lie 2 reserve armies with another 10,000 each. And the 30,000 station at the HQ will also send reinforcements. If we want to take on these odds, then we absolutely must thoroughly wipe out the enemy's first wave today. Have Kyokai's team push in even further. Strong. So strong. Whether it's the cavalry or even the infantry, they're coordinating with each other too. And that 1,000-man commander in the distance, what is that? Yep, just as I thought, these guys are strong, alright. Gaimo-sama. Oof, this guy's a monster. So, which one is it? The Captain Shin who slew both Orki and Kyo? No, that'd be Hawken who killed those 2. Fucking idiot. Alright. Chapter 383, guys. I need a second monitor, bro, because then I can actually just start streaming like this. Like, I don't need the tablet to read, but I need a second monitor so I can actually peep the chat at the same time. State of A will make Kingdom his favorite. I don't know how a meme series like Gintama is better than Kingdom. Tell this nigga to shut up, bro. That's a flaw with Hara's writing, if you ask me. It's very slight, but it's there. What, the whole thing with the late introduction of the WEI fire generals, whatever they're called? Gaimon has the best glaive design in the series. Let me go back and look at this shit. I didn't even get to see it in that page. Okay. The world building is very iffy sometimes. Yeah, I understand. I thought you had 2 monitors the entire time. Nah, bro, I only got 1. But it's kind of wide, so I can actually I can separate into 2 and it can do the job sort of, but I actually need 2, man, to be able to properly enjoy this shit. Wait a bit later until the arcs and see it in better detail. It's clean as fuck. That's what I'm saying, it was random. Yeah, I can get down with that. It was a bit random, I ain't gonna lie. Anyways, this guy is massive. Oh, his glaive design is raw. Is that a snake? Is that like supposed to be a snake's mouth? What size? This man is dangerous. Woo! Chapter 383, call out. He is destroying niggas. Shindono, as expected, there's a great number of enemies. Seeing as how we've already sent the enemy formations into disarray, perhaps we should disengage and reform ourselves. Shindono, what is it? What is it, 1,000-man commander? Is it where Sosui is? Haha, this is it. Marvelous feeling. Aye, warfare is a marvelous thing, alright. Can't say I agree. More importantly, Gohome-sama is gonna get mad if we don't return soon. The whole reason why this formation has no openings is due to reserve armies like ours being placed in key positions between the outer points and the HQ. If HQ finds out we're moving around the battlefield as we please, they're gonna have our asses on a plate. If anything, why are you even charging into the thick of things when you said you just came out to take a look? Gods, I swear you nag as much as my own mother sometimes. Seeing as how the men we brought are all my subordinates, we'll be pulling out now. I'd rather they not get hurt at all. Hear me, Shin of the Heishin unit. Oof. Oof. Of the Heishin unit. It's echoing. My name is Gaimon. Gaimon of the WEI Fire Dragons. The commander of the army opposing you. I hear you're quite the powerful man, but that goes for myself as well. With that in mind, if you've got the courage to exchange blows with me in a duel, then show yourself before me. Aye, this is fucking hype! Waste of breath. Not everyone is such a simple and straightforward person such as yourself, Gaimon. Someone dead already! Normally challenging someone to a duel when you haven't even fought to reach each other yet is just gonna hit the other guy on guard. This is a battle, you do realize? And he pulled up. You the giant idiot that was calling for me? He actually came. Make way. Everything's gone quiet. Looks like they really are going to duel. If that's the case, we've got this in the bag. After all, the captain's even stronger now compared to when he drew with Hawken. This battle is ours, Karyo 10. He's about to get low diffed? If you're saying this nigga would beat fucking Hyo, then he's about to get low diffed. If it really is the real Gaimon of the Fire Dragons, Shin, that man is... You may be young, but you must have seen your fair share of campaigns, considering that you're not cowering even when standing before the great Gaimon. Though I'm no slouch when it comes to service records either. After all, I am the man who has dueled the likes of Rempa and Orki to a standstill in the past. What? He's lying. What do you find so funny? Do you not believe me? I can tell that you're obviously not some ordinary schmuck just by standing here in front of you. So something like having fought with Rempa or Orki ain't anything to be surprised about either. That's how much of a dangerous aura you're giving off. But for such a big honcho like you to just come out waltzing into the open when your troops already hold such an advantage on the field? Unlike Rempa and the others, you're not too bright, are you, old man? Seeing how casually you showed yourself due to my taunt, I'd say you're not much better yourself. Also correct. Looks like we'll just have to find out which one of us is the true idiot. The answer to that is already obvious. About the lie earlier, it's true that Gaimon-sama has never dueled Rempa or the others even a single time. But that's because being as clever as they were, Rempa and the others chose to deliberately avoid dueling with him. That is to say, even to the likes of Rempa, engaging in a duel with Gaimon would have been like signing his own death warrant. Holy, this spread is fucking godly, bro. Shin's glaive is about to get destroyed. I wish I could show you guys the spread. Oh my lord. What? Why is this guy's face like... Did Shin win the clash? Hold up. Behind the Duel, chapter 384, guys. Strain. Yeah, he sent him. He sent him flying. God damn. You can tell from just that one blow that this man isn't some simple brute strength musclehead. He carries an abnormal weight within him. Weight that makes even my bones start ringing. That's right. It really is exactly the same as that time. In other words, he's the real deal. But there's just one thing I don't get. Why the hell isn't this guy as famous as Rempa and others? Hey Gramps, what sort of rock have you been hiding that huge ass body of yours under all these years? Now this is interesting. I had thought all of them had gone, but it appears a new tiger has appeared. Enough of the watching. You lot back to your own battles. The show ends here. I will cleave you in half to mark my return to the battlefield, Shin of the Hishin unit. Let's see you try. I'm gonna knock that huge head of yours off your shoulders and decide this battle in our favor. Have Liu sends infantry from the wall, form a wall for the cavalry to rush into. Get them in advance 50 paces forward too. The fighting's broken out again. We can't reach the captain's location. The appearance of the enemy commander has thrown the whole battlefield shape into a mess. All our tactics have gone out the window. If we're able to make the faster move here, then we'll be able to tip the odds greatly in our favor. But at the same time, if Shin is getting defeated here, then everything is over. On the other hand, if he wins, we'll be able to smash the enemy lines on just the first day. That's why we're all fighting while placing our trust in you, Shin. What is this? The whole battlefield had turned into a mess of melee, but the Qin army is already forming up again with a clear strategical intent. Looks like our Wei boys are going to lose the initiative on this one, all because of Gaimo-sama interfering. It seems the Hishin unit strategist is as clever as they say. Over there, she's just drinking water. From the Hishin unit's point of view, the right flank of the battlefield. New orders from Lieutenant Kyokai from Kario 10 at the HQ. She wants me to circle around to their back. Get me another. More importantly, how's the captain's deal going? We can't see it from here. That's so, but seeing as how the fighting started again, does that mean it's already over? They're still going at it fiercely. Shin is getting clapped. But he's holding his own. If I blank out, I'll be killed. I want to say they're even, but yeah, the captain's worse off. How are you saying that this guy would load a fucking Duke? That's wild. Gaimo is barely trying? Is that what you're trying to say? Is he barely trying right now? Or is it because he's been rusty for 14 years? Like, if Duke Dun was actually trying against Shin, he would load with him, bro. He would have been done already. Damn it. I want to say they're even, but yeah, the captain's worse off. Teibi-sama, that man, he's no average youngster. No. Even on the battlefields of the past, there was not a single opponent who could press Gaimo-sama this far. It's not because this kid is an accomplished glaive wielder. If anything, due to how shallow his technique is, you can tell that he only just took it up in the last few years. But this boy possesses something that makes up for it. His boldness. Just what is he carrying on his shoulders? So he has a weight, basically. Is that what he's trying to say? Shin has a huge weight. Just what are you? I'm the man who's going to become a great. Urgent report from Junso-sama, great general. He says there are 2 reasons for you to immediately retreat. The first being that one of Chin's 1,000-man commanders is in the distance, is circling around to your rear. And the other reason, because he's managed to bring a gift back for you. Who's that? Why does that look like Kyokai bleeding? That's not, it's a girl. Alright. Chapter 385, guys. Yo would hug this fat ass Gaimo to death. Facts, Utsuro. Tell him, bro. I don't know what they're talking about. Gaimo would beat this nigga. This captain's horses looks like we're out of time. How could this happen? She was kidnapped. Okay, so that was 10. Bro, I beg you, chill. Why y'all shouting at me? Look, just look. That could be anyone, bro. That could be anyone, y'all. Chill. That could be anyone, y'all. Alright, hold up. God damn. That could have been anyone, y'all. That could have been anyone, chill. Now that I think about it, obviously it's 10, but shit. On the battlefield, cooperation is your lifeline. That's a dope color page. Fiji doesn't even care about 10 potentially getting. I can't even read, bro. The chat is so tiny to me, man. Oh, no, I can just do this, right? Oh, I can just open the chat right here. Bet. What you think Gaimo gonna do to 10? Aight, chill. Don't be saying none of that shit. Bro. God damn. Don't be saying none of that shit. That's clearly 10 sister. Carry on 9. I read it. Looks like we're out of time. Being captured by our enemies would turn out to be a fate even more terrifying than death. And on this huge battlefield of Choyo, barely anyone had noticed that this tragedy had befallen 10 right now. Gaimo Sama seems to have succeeded in withdrawing too. He should have no problems regrouping with us back at our camp. Shin and Duke at this point are comparable? How much stronger has Duke gotten? Y'all tripping. Anyways. Kori, you take the girl. What is the matter, Junso-sama? I will go sweep away those pesky bugs that are clinging onto our asses. We've chased them far enough. We should pull back. Our sneak attack has already failed, and having extended ourselves this far, we're down in number 2. Besides, you're almost out of breath, aren't you? What is this feeling? Is there an enemy officer ahead of us? I'm still alive? They've actually taken me prisoner? Pipe down, dumbass. Don't make me hit you more. That flag is Kyokai. Kario 10? So that's what's going on. Kyokai, and here they come. So they're trying to lure them. Kyokai, that enemy officer over there. Somewhere you have to shut your mouth, girly. Ah! Idiot, don't hit her face so hard. Otherwise we won't have as much fun with her later. Fucking hell. The officer, is it him? Take out her horse and then all of you jump her at once. Will I be able to reach him? I'm sorry. This is all I can do. Kario 10. Is 10 getting raped right now, bro? I don't know if Kingdom goes there, though. Because Kingdom hasn't gone there yet. Alright, we're gonna read. Your wounds, are you okay? I'm sorry my ass. Why the hell weren't you able to save 10 when you saw she had been kidnapped? You know what sort of treatment she'll get after being taken prisoner, don't you? Right now she must be Wait a second, that's not what happened. Lieutenant Kyokai really did her best to try and save Ten. She pushed herself so hard that she wasn't even able to move afterwards. There was just too many of them. It would have been impossible for anyone. Please don't say it like it was the lieutenant's fault. Those guys are right. You shouldn't be placing the blame on Kyokai. At the end of the day, not a single other person even noticed what happened to Ten. Everyone just kept doing their own thing. Shin, that includes you. Shut up. God damn it. That's why I kept telling her not to go so far out. I wonder if she's being tortured right now. I'll go rescue her right now. Are you stupid? If something like that were possible, we'd have set out ages ago. Kyokai-san, Ten has most likely been taken to the HQ of the reserve army located deeper in. Reaching it would first require you to somehow get past the 10,000 troops stationed in front of us. Even if you tried to approach this stealthily, it's going to be impossible. Then what the hell do you want me to do? It's because I don't know what to do that I'm so pissed off. Well now, she's in a prison? Okay. Okay. Chapter 386, guys. So it really is a woman. Yeah, the Hessian unit strategist. What's this? She's not budging at all. What's with those strange clothes? You think she's crying right now? Show us your face. The battlefield ain't for a place for a woman like you. I bet you were just the plaything of all the men in your unit, right? You must be one hell of a whore for your age. God damn. What female strategist? Fucking stupid. I lost my younger brother to you bastards in the war 2 years ago. Then my older brother was killed by the Hessian unit in a battle last year. If you're their strategist, doesn't it basically mean they were both killed by you? Tell me, are you listening to me, you bitch? God damn. My older brother was also killed by you. Do you understand what I'm saying, you dumb bitch? Hurry up and bring that girl over. Guy Mosama has called for her. It's finally time, girlie. Guy Mosama is one hell of a monster. You make sure to come back alive, you hear? Once Guy Mosama's finished with you, it will be our turn. We're gonna have to suffer before we kill you. We'll give you a good taste of the pain felt by all the WEI soldiers you've killed so far. And at the end, we'll dice you into pieces and feed you to the pigs, you chin scum. Looks like our only option to rescue her is to bet everything on an all-night strike. On an all-out night strike. Yeah, we need to do everything we can to... Don't be stupid. Even if she's our strategist, at the end of the day, Carrier 10 is still one person. It's not something you can gamble hundreds and thousands of lives on. You guys might be willing to offer yourselves up seeing how you go way back, but for those of us who've only known her for 1 or 2 years, it's not something we can easily accept. And in the first place, by choosing to come to the battlefield as a woman, she should have accepted the risks that came with it if she was captured. That goes for you guys too. Shindono, while Carrier 10 may be in danger, we must look at the big picture. Lieutenant Sosui has been gravely injured, and most likely he won't be able to take to the field again for the rest of this operation. And on top of that, we've also lost our strategist. I believe it is now impossible for us to defeat the Gaimo army and reach Gohomei's HQ in 2 days under these conditions. The original plan for the Gyokuho unit, Rokuomi army, and us to simultaneously strike the WEI HQ in 3 days is our only shot at capturing Choyo. If we were to fail on our side of the plan, the other 2 strike forces will be in a very difficult position. Not only that, it may even lead to the defeat of the entire Qin force in this region. I believe we should immediately send a request to halt the operation to Commander Tor. And it will be our fault. It's a bitter pill to swallow, but I believe it's a smart decision. Hang on, there's still one available option that's worth trying, though it's a bit of a long shot. What is it, Kyokai? Back when Carrier 10 was kidnapped, the truth is I also managed to capture the man who seemed to be commanding the enemy soldiers. When 10 realized that it was impossible for me to rescue her, she yelled at me to capture that man. She did? Just what is? Don't tell me. That's right, a prisoner exchange. I know this page is pissing me off, bro. That's a strange face you're making. At first glance, you appear to have steeled your resolve towards being violated and killed, but the truth is you haven't, have you? So why do you still stand on the battlefield? A woman's greatest joy should be dressing up in beautiful finery and being bedded by strong men such as myself. You must be the Tahitian unit's woman. No, that's the first time you've spoken. Alright, send out a messenger to negotiate an exchange right away. Hey, think this through before you go ahead with it. If we just brainlessly ask them for an exchange, then who knows what sort of ridiculous terms they'll ask for us. Not to mention there is a distinct chance for us falling for the enemy's trap too. Just what you trying to say, Garo? I'm trying to say there's risk involved in this too. It's not like I've got anything against the chief having us salty because of his own personal reasons. After all, the Duke himself basically just made his moves depending on his mood. It's just that I want to take this action to ask how deep the chief's motives go, since it seems to be a subject that everyone avoids touching on. So is Cario 10 your woman or not? Just, what do you actually think of Cario 10? If you make that clear, then the troops should be able to accept it. Something like, yeah, we're going off to rescue the chief's girl. Wait a second, why are you bringing that up now? I had a friend once called Hyo. He was the only person in the world who I considered family, and it was on the same night that he died in front of me that I first met Ten. The first comrades I ever made was Sei and Ten. And ever since then, she's always been by my side. You could say that I already think of her as a part of my family, like the one and only sister I have. I know that I might be coming off as being especially reckless because it's Ten, but there's no way in hell I'm gonna sit here and throw Ten to the wolves. I getcha. Let's give this prisoner exchange a shot then. Blackleg, that's not even a timeout. That's a... This nigga deserves to be banned. Now I'm joking, don't ban him, but dog, the fuck was that? Don't ever say some wild shit like that again. Fucking nasty ass. Chapter 387, guys. Cario 10, just where do your desires lie? My desires? For a girl like you to take to the battlefield must mean you possess an extraordinary desire completely different from the average woman. I can appreciate someone like you who does not let themselves be bound by any convention and instead pursues their own wishes. So, could it be that tiny head of yours harbors the desire to see tens of thousands of men slaughtered in war? Ayo, bow! On God, I took away your mod and I timed you out. If we keep it a buck. Shut the fuck up, bro. This nigga wildin'. Fucking hell, bro. I'm not trying anything like that. Then it must be related to that Shin boy after all, no? In that case, now I'm even more intrigued by this Shin of the Tahitian unit. Just what caliber of a man is this Shin to be able to draw a girl as young as you to the battlefield? I had a brief exchange with him in the afternoon. To think he could swing such heavy blows at that age, that's not something that can be achieved by accumulating experience on the war zone alone. Bruh, I need to put my glasses on, G. God damn. Oh, just who exactly is Shin? As well as, what do you think of Shin yourself? What is it that you hope to achieve with him? I will hope you spit out all the desires that would make a woman like you risk your life on the battlefield as a strategist. And depending on your answers, I will decide whether to kill you or give you back. That's a beautiful spread. No way that's 5,000. There's got to be over 10,000 at least. Are those way bastards really going to give 10 back? Gaimo-sama has agreed to the exchange. Both sides will proceed to the center of the field tomorrow morning. Seeing as how your side's number 5,000, we will also bring 5,000 troops in kind, is what he said. But no matter how you look at it, that's almost 20,000. But, this is bare blurry, bro. I ain't won these in a second. I don't need glasses when I'm reading off the tablet, but with the PC screen, I do a bit. And I don't like the way, the glare, bro. The glare pisses me off, bro. That's why I don't want to be wearing them, but yeah. Did we get tricked by them after all? Get ready for fighting to break out at any time. Keep an eye on the left and right edges. You risk too much with this. Haven't you considered that this might be a setup? If they hit you now, you'll be caught completely off guard and be completely annihilated. Be quiet. He's come out. Is that 10? He ain't do shit to her, bro. He definitely didn't. I will now be releasing Karyo 10. So you release Junso now as well. He's releasing her. This is way too easy. He's got to be plotting something. Is he trying to pull something? As if. This is Gaimo-sama. This means your gamble on the exchange has worked out. Off with you, Karyo 10. Off with you too, Karyo 10. She's walking over. It's 10. Her arms and legs are fine too. Is it just me as her face swollen? Can't be helped. Just be happy that she's back in one piece. Not yet. Don't let your guards down just yet. Now come. Tell me your desire. Bring me my sword. Off with her head. Stebo, thank you, bro. Thank you for putting up. Enjoy your Berserk read. I seen that you finished the Did you finish Golden Age yet? Nah, SB the one who finished Golden Age, right? You going at a fast pace. That's what I remember. Bring me my sword. Off with her head. Wait. I don't know about desires or whatever. I just want to help Shin fulfill his dream. Is that all? No. I also wish to achieve happiness together with him. In that case, you should immediately leave the Hishin unit and go back to your home. In the end, your desire is the same as any other woman. If you're hoping to achieve some sort of happy ending by accompanying the man you love to the battlefield, then you are being far too naive. Keep this up and the only thing that will be awaiting you is the worst possible end. If you are a woman, then you should hurry up and leave. I refuse. I choose to stay here and keep fighting, and I will find my own happiness here. Well, now that's quite greedy of you. A greed unfitting of a woman, you could say. The truth is, I'm in a difficult situation now that Junso has been captured too. Very well, Karyo 10. I will return you back to Shin. You alright? It's all because of you screwing around trying to kidnap people that things have gotten to be such a pain in the ass. Well, I got to hear about various things from the girl too. The Hishin unit. Rather interesting opponents we've been matched up with. Have the Hihyo take the center and split the enemy into two halves. You and Kyokai will then take one side each and thoroughly annihilate the enemy ranks. This plan might sound a bit forceful, but you can leave the details to me. It's already the second day, but we're behind by so much because of me. We have no choice but to rely on tactics to make up for lost time. 10. Shin, we must absolutely win this battle. Alright. So she never got raped. Thank God. God damn. Nah, man. Fuck the glasses. I ain't a glasses guy, man. I never wear these. I only wear these when I, absolutely need to wear them. Like, I wear them in classrooms, you know what I'm saying? Having concluded the exchange, the Hishin unit and Gaimo army would then separate and return to their own respective positions to begin the second day's worth of combat. Gaimo himself returned to the camp of his reserve army located deeper in, while the Hishin unit once again focused their attention on breaking through the 10,000 WEI soldiers before them. And now we move to the front located directly opposite of the Hishin unit and Gohome's HQ. Having demonstrated their overwhelming might by breaking through the enemy's frontline troops on only the first day, the Gyokuho unit is currently swiftly closing in on the WEI reserve army. Alright. Erushi-sama. 5,000 enemies have passed the L forest and are heading this way. Bring me a horse. At last, another member of the WEI Fire Dragons is about to join the fray. Oof. Chapter 388, guys. This guy looks like a dope matchup for Ohon. Oh shit, I didn't even notice this. I didn't even notice this. I'm gonna do that. Hold up. Y'all didn't tell me I changed the size? Y'all couldn't at least let me know? Come on, man. Y'all ain't gonna let a brother know? It's fine. We can make do like that. Alright. Bow back, little bitch. Little bitch. The Gyokuho unit makes explosive progress. The current Gyokuho unit boasted a level of strength that was unthinkable for a 5,000 man unit. There were 3 reasons why they had grown so strong. The growth of Ohon himself, how well trained the unit as a whole had become, and lastly, because of the existence of this 1,000-man commander Kanjo, a member of General Osen's army who had been assigned to the Gyokuho unit half a year ago. He looks kinda raw. The right wing unit has returned too. They've cleared out the enemies in the southern forest already. Even then, it still looks as if he hasn't shown his full strength. Yeah, seems like being one of Osen-sama's vassals isn't just for show. Still, the question is, why on earth was that 1,000-man unit assigned to our Gyokuho unit? You don't, Ravi, because I just modded him again. All the teams I have asked him, all the times I've asked him, he's always evaded a question. Well, he may be a shady sort of character who we can't fully trust yet, but there's no doubt that at the very least, his strength is something we can rely on. In contrast to the Hishin unit that had stumbled on only the first step, the Gyokuho unit were able to smash through the enemy frontline troops on the very first day, coming out virtually unscathed. Following that, on the second day, they had even managed to defeat the enemy reserves army's first unit. WEI Army main headquarters. Home-sama. 5,000 enemy troops have broken through our northern defense lines and have already engaged in reserve combat. Home-sama. The enemy is that Gyokuho unit whose deeds have often been talked about as of late. It would be unwise to underestimate them and treat them as any other 5,000 man unit. I've heard of the Gyokuho's name as well. However, there is not a single reason for us to be worried. The whole purpose of this formation we've taken up is so that no matter what the direction the enemy strikes us from, one of our reserves armies will always be able to intercept them. It is only after the enemy has managed to break through our first line of defense and come into our formation that their battle truly begins. Furthermore, the region that the Gyokuho unit attacked is under the command of another member of the WEI Fire Dragons, the man who possesses both military knowledge and martial valor, El Shi. It's only a matter of time before the Gyokuho unit is ground into dust. There's no resistance at all. Doesn't seem like there's any sign of that fire dragon guy in our reports making an appearance either. Don't get complacent, Kokukin. If the WEI Fire Dragons truly are present here, then you can be sure that the second day won't go as easily as urgent report. Signs of dust being kicked up near the forest to our left. The WEI armies have vaunted armored war chariots. There's so many of them. Must be a whole battalion. I don't know why I can't speak today. Must be a whole battalion. They're fast too. So they've come. They're about to hit our left wing. Evasive action. Oof. It's kicking off. All troops halt. 800 cavalry on me. We're targeting their rear. The rest of you take up defensive formations around the infantry and hold position. Cavalry, follow Honsama's lead. We're leading off to smash those chariots. The enemy center and cavalry are making their way around to us. The fools. They've fallen right for the trap. Yo, this guy looks amazing. Oh my day. I don't really want to do this, but yeah. He actually looks pretty great, man. He looks raw as fuck. God damn. Alright. This is annoying. I want to show y'all panels. I need to really find out how to use that tablet properly, man. Alright. Honsama. Enemy cavalry are heading straight for the infantry we just left behind. The chariots were a decoy. The flag of the WEI Fire Dragons. Out of the way, infantry. Yo, this nigga with a spear. Is his arm going like that? Is it going too fast for niggas to see? Because the way he's holding the spear is a lot like the way homeboy Orhun holds the spear. Those men didn't even notice they had been struck. To think the power of hatred would have this much of an effect, you must take care to not mention any words that might remind El Shi-sama of what happened 14 years ago. El Shi-sama, there's another group of enemy cavalry circling in around our rear. Seems there's a sharp fellow amongst the enemy's ranks too. Oof. What a sudden development of events. First, the WEI chariots mounted a sudden surprise attack on the Gyokuho's left wing, prompting Orhun to take command of the center cavalry so as to ride to their aid. And as if he had predicted Orhun's reaction, WEI Fire Dragon El Shi's cavalry unit then began their own sudden assault on the Gyokuho center, which was now weakened by the absence of their main cavalry. But as soon as the Gyokuho right flank had sighted El Shi's unit, the Kanjo cavalry unit also began to circle around so as to strike El Shi from behind. Okay, the speed at which events were unfolding were a reflection of how quick-witted the commanders were on the field. But this was not the end of this back and forth exchange between both sides. Something even more terrifying was about to follow. Chapter 389. For some reason, these chapters, you fly through them super quickly. Like, the chapters are quick. There is no spear faster than mine. The name of El Shi. Okay. Oh, this is El Shi. The second I saw this guy, I knew he was his matchup. If this is Orhun's first general kill, dog, and he takes one of the WEI Fire Dragons, bro? Who has Shin defeated? Rinko, I don't know if he's comparable to these Fire Dragon niggas, bro. And Mangoku, I don't know if he's comparable to these Fire Dragon niggas. I doubt it. I doubt both of them are. So it's like, Orhun, you're not taking a lead? The Orhun and Kanjo cavalry units are currently attacking El Shi's rear. The two enemy units to our rear seem to be aiming for us. The fools. So that's what they're playing at. All troops, halt! God damn. Hold up. Gyokuho right wing, Gyokuho center in combat with the El Shi unit. Okay. More troops from WEI's additional reserve were moving to cut off the Gyokuho's path of retreat. We're being surrounded, you say? Does that mean they requested reinforcements from the other reserve outposts? That's right. Everything they've done has been planned out ahead, young master. Whether it be the war chariot sudden attack or the charge mounted by those cavalry, all of it was done so as to keep us occupied here. By getting worked up and reacting to their attacks as we did, you could say we've been dancing to their tune all along. But the enemy's defense line we should have been further in, making the enemy choose to ride out and meet us here. To think we'd have our initiative taken away to this degree. The enemy commander must be considerably talented. Fortunately, it's still possible for us to avoid the encirclement right now. Let us order the men to disengage and sound the retreat. No, we will proceed onwards and take the enemy commander's head. Pardon? Honsama. The defensive formations that protect the enemy's rear have now been pushed aside to the left and right. If we assume a wedge formation and charge into their ranks, it will be possible for us to reach the enemy commander. From there, all I need to do is slay him within 3 thrusts, and we should still have plenty of time to escape the encirclement. That's impossible. Going that far into clash with the enemy would make disengaging extremely difficult. Not to mention, we have no guarantee that you will be able to slay him in such a short time span. That is far too large of a gamble. We should pull out immediately. I don't have time to argue with you. Your father, Lord Orson, would never attempt something as risky as this. He said, your point? Simply that you're being too reckless with your life. Nigga turned around and said, your point? The fuck you trying to say about that? I am my own man, nigga. I ain't no father's son. The battlefield is not a place for personal sentiments such as those. Besides, my decision has taken into account how much time we have to spare, as well as the strength of our cavalry. You may rest assured that I am not being reckless. Do not make light of the Gyokuho's strength, Kanjo. I'm afraid the right wing will not be able to accompany you. What? Do as you like. Is this okay, Kanjo-sama? Well, it's not as if my lord sent me here to safeguard the young master. The battlefield is not a place for personal sentiments, was it? All men in the right wings, cavalry unit, disengage. Have the remaining right wings infantry withdraw too. Why is this song stopping, dog? Ohon's cavalry unit currently pushing forward with the enemy commander Elshi as their target. Pay no heed to the enemies along the way, just focus on moving forward. We're making progress just as we planned. Just keep it up. Hon-sama, there's one thing on my mind. In the event that there really is one of the WEI fire dragons up ahead, that flag over there bears the character Shi. In which case, the commander must be that man, the one who was rumored to have died long ago. That's right, I know what you're getting at. There is not a single practitioner of the spear who does not know the name of Elshi of WEI. Holy. Woo! He's right next to them. Ooh, what a spread. Ooh, it's really him. Oh, look at the shading, dog. Ryushi, Dragon's Talon. Nigga has named attacks? Clang. He's also capable of using the Ryushi. Ryuso, Dragon's Nest. Oh my god, bro. I've been saying Kingdom choreography top 1, man. I've been saying. I used to think he was Berserk for a very long time. But either there's just way more Kingdom fighting styles to choose from, because there's a lot more in Kingdom. Maybe that's why I prefer it. But the choreography in Kingdom. Chapter 390, guys. This man has such cleverness. Flashback. The story behind how this spear was born. Is this Ohon? No. What in the world? Once again, the young master is the only one to survive. Elshi-sama. Damn stubborn brat. Well, whatever. This earns me money at least. Assign some more troops to him and send them to even harsher fronts. Also, how many times do I have to tell you lot? Stop calling him young master and whatnot. He's nothing but a stepchild. None of my blood flows within him. Only 15 years old, and the men slain by his spear had already numbered more than 500. Truly here stood a prodigy whose existence the world had yet to notice. Not only that, his spear continued to be honed and polished in hellish battlegrounds time and time again. Hence, it was simply inevitable for his spear to reach the utmost pinnacle. Did he just break Ohon's armor? Yo, this guy's a monster. The fact that Ohon is gone for this long is impressive. WEI Army main headquarters. Elshi-sama was the main culprit responsible for the WEI fire dragons infighting 14 years ago? Correct. Truly, sensei? What do you mean by that? Well, to be precise, the reason was Kika, the Earl's younger sister. The Earl was a curious man. Ordinarily, men who climb their way up to the rank of Great General are fueled by great ambitions or greed, but he possessed nothing of the sort. Even when he became a Great General and was appointed the 7th Fire Dragon, Elshi's face did not show the slightest change in expression. He's a man who has always lived in a colourless world. And in that ashen-coloured world, devoid of taste and smell, the only thing that served as a source of strength for him was his younger sister Kika. And it was the very same Kika who was then killed by Tairoji of the Fire Dragons. Naturally, he went berserk with rage and reached for his spear to take revenge. Realizing this, Tairoji sought out Fire Dragons Shosen and Bato as allies, while Gaimo and I joined Elshi's banner, leading to the conflict. Okay. And then the 3 members of the Tairoji faction were slain by the 3 members of the Elshi faction, correct? Strictly speaking, no. the fire dragons Tairoji, Shosen, and Bato. All of them were slain by Elshi alone. Woo! This nigga that Orhan is fighting. Holy shit, look at his spread. God damn, it's no use. Stop trying to loop around his back. He's destroying niggas. Throw spears from him outside the rear. This is hopeless, Orhan-sama. Let us retreat. If we tarry here any longer, we'll no longer be able to break through the encirclement behind us. Damn it all. How in the world can this be happening? Much less slaying him, the soldiers of the mighty Gyokuho unit cannot even touch him. They're all being swept aside one after another. So this is one of the 7 WEI fire dragons, Elshi's spear. Not good. If we don't leave soon, we'll be trapped. And our center unit that serves as the core of the Gyokuho unit shall be completely wiped out. If this keeps up for much longer, Honsama, all troops disengage. About turn and withdraw at full speed. Do whatever it takes to break through the enemy encirclement. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Banyo, you oversee the actual retreat. Then what will you be doing, Honsama? This is not an opponent who will simply sit there and let us retreat uncontested. I shall be bringing up the rear. Honsama acting as the rear guard? Out of the question, especially not with those wounds. This is also for tomorrow's sake. Everything is for the sake of slaying him tomorrow. And to that end, I must witness his spearmanship just for a bit more right now. Honsama, well, I'll be risking my life all the same. Now hurry up and go. Gyokuho unit fall back. I actually fuck with Orhan, man. As long as he's not talking to Shin, I fuck with Orhan. As long as he's not in his superiority, obnoxious, you know what I'm saying, that kind of mode. When he's being 100% disdainful. Begging your pardon, sir, but why in the heavens did Tairoji-sama kill the Earl's younger sister in the first place? Good question. Chapter 391. Whether it be the name of Elshi or even the fame of the fire dragons, I couldn't care less about either of them. So long as I'm able to stay by your side, I'm willing to give up everything. All I desire is to be together with you, brother. Hold up, yo, hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold on. Haru went there? Haru is going there? Hey, I mean, it's ancient China, dog. You know? Hey, she a baddie as well, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, man. Hey, man. Hey, man. Hey, man. All I desire is to be together with you, brother. Hey, yo, she got a rack, bro. Bro, she got... Look at that rack, bro. Come on, dog. I'm trying to be that head right now, dog. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can see me clearly, right? Alright. Alright. God damn! Anyways. A marriage between actual siblings? If only then it would have been more interesting at least. It wasn't shocking. It wasn't anything as shocking as that. The previous Elshi, who was an average man of no particular mention, but his wealth and fame attracted a large number of women to his side. The current Earl, Shie, was nothing more than a stepchild from a previous marriage who followed his mother into the Shi household. Likewise, Shikika was also a stepchild brought in by a different woman, so they're half brothers. Both then lost their mothers to a passing epidemic, leaving them to be shunned by the rest of the household. A was told to hurry up and die, and continued to be sent into the fiercest battles time after time, whereas Kika was tormented at the estate on a daily basis. But then time passed. In the end, the previous Earl was not able to father a child, and his legacy was passed on to A. Not only that, A would go on to become a great general worthy of the Fire Dragon name, whereas Kika had grown into a beauty whose name resounded through the royal capital of Dairio. Marriage, you say? What utter nonsense. Your brother and sister. I've been long aware of that secret little affair you two have been keeping up, but something like marriage is absolutely unacceptable. It's filthy. But Kika and I are not. So they're not. Are they step siblings or half siblings? Which one? Because either way is fucked up, but step ain't as bad, innit? Because there's no biological connection, but it's still fucked up. But half is still, half is bottom of the bottom. Step is bottom, but it ain't bottom of the bottom. They were step siblings. Okay, that's still nasty, but. The refusal was simply out of hatred. Kika and A's relationship was already well known by this point, and no one would have opposed their marriage. The previous Earl could not stand the thought of a man who shared none of his blood, obtaining everything he desired. And Shie, being the sort of man he is, hastily declared that he was willing to give up even his Fire Dragon rank if his wish was not fulfilled. It boggles the mind, doesn't it? But that's just how strong the bond between those two was. Don't worry. The moment I return from my next campaign, I will take you as my wife. Definitely. Please come back safe and sound. And then during that campaign, it seems Kika-sama's wedding has just taken place in Dairio. To who? Tairoji-sama of the WEI Fire Dragons. They done him dirty. And Bao, chill, nigga. You moving weird. But haha, that's what you get. Serves you right. And it just had to be Tairoji of all men. Tairoji was a man famous for being a wife killer. The rumors are greatly exaggerated. I assure you I have never killed a single one of my wives. I've merely cut down around a dozen unfaithful women undeserving of being called wives. No closer to 24 perhaps. The definition of being unfaithful varies from person to person. So let us make that clear between us right now. Firstly, there is a matter I wish to confirm with you. The relationship between you and your brother Shie. Fine, as a fellow member of the WEI Fire Dragons, I'm willing to overlook what has occurred up until now. Hence you must swear to me now, that with every last fibre of your body and soul, you will devote your love to me and only me from this moment on. Fucking hell, bro. Y'all said this arc was mid. This arc is not mid. The fuck? Those two siblings were truly a straight-laced pair through and through. I cannot. Whether it be up till now or from this moment forward, the one and only man I will ever love is Shie. She couldn't even lie. As for how great his rage must have been, well, it's quite easy to imagine, isn't it? The spear that killed 3 of the WEI Fire Dragons was certainly a terrifying thing, and even now that hole which has opened in his heart has yet to be filled yet. Shikaka truly meant everything to him, and now he's a little more than a cold and heartless spear that possesses not a single weakness to exploit. Honsama was somehow able to just barely dodge that blow. There's not even the slightest opening for a counter. Whether it's speed or power, he outclasses me in both aspects. But most of all, it's difficult to instinctively predict what movements he'll make. He's somehow different from all the other enemies up until that point. What? What is this strange sensation? This man is... Gyokuho sent a unit mid-retreat. Damn it, as I thought he weren't fast enough. The encirclement is nearly complete. We're breaking through a single point. Even if we manage to push through them using brute force, we will most likely lose half of our number. From behind us, that is, the right wing that pulled out before. Rather than fighting to keep an escape path open, it's easier to let them complete the encirclement than collapse it from behind. Kanjo. Chapter 392. Yeah, this arc is good for Orhon and this antagonist. I ain't gonna lie, so far the arc hasn't been anything. It's probably the worst arc in Kingdom so far. It's still like 8 out of 10 so far though. Yeah, Orhon is definitely MVP so far. But I like that whole conversation between Gaimo and Ten. The reason why I didn't like it at first was because I was just waiting for him to rape her. But that never happened. Thank God that never happened. But yeah. Chapter 392, China's attention. I don't have the luxury of hesitating. Shin slicing through niggas. They're falling back. We did it. Did we manage to catch up a bit? End of the second day of the Battle of Choyo. With the return of Ten on the second day, the Hishin unit was able to break through the enemy's outlier defense line and make up for their blunder on the previous day. Have our forces withdraw slightly as well and get ready to make camp. We need to quickly count our casualties too. Make sure you're thorough. Meanwhile, the Gyokuho unit had ended the second day in defeat to Earl Shi's army. Orhon, who had been bringing up the rear, was somehow able to make it out alive thanks to Kanjo, but had been heavily wounded by Earl Shi. While the third strike force, the Rokuomi army, was in an even worse position, having yet to break through the enemy's first lines. However, it could be said that this was due to their desire to protect the Tor army's flank, as they were currently under attack by the Reo army. Like I said, this is purely meathead. It has some little emotional and character-heavy moments, like with Ten basically saying what intentions are, even though it's still vague. Yeah, I liked it. Yeah, I'm very happy it never. I was expecting a love triangle too, and I'm happy Shin at least only purely sees her as a little sister, bro. Because Hara could go around and turn around and say, you know, Shin is attracted to her in another way, and I wouldn't be surprised. Like, he has more he is attracted to Kyokai far more, but Ten was like a side dish. I wouldn't be surprised. Back in ancient China, they be having 2 wives at once. While the third strike force, the Rokuomi army was in an even worse position, having yet to break through the enemy's first lines. However, it could be said that this was due to their desire to protect the Tor army's flank, as they were currently under attack by the Reo army. As expected of Gohome. Oh! Riboku. Rokuomi army campgrounds. Don't just casually leave your base when you're the commander of all the Qin forces here. Why haven't you moved out yet? If it is due to me, then there's no need to be concerned. Don't be stupid. Who would be worried about you? If it's just that going out to fight while having to worry about what progress you make each day isn't my sort of thing. The moment my army moves out, there's no stopping it until we arrive at the enemy's headquarters. Tomorrow I'll smash my way to the Wei headquarters in a single push. After all, there's no Wei fire dragon blocking me. Going in by yourself would be walking headlong into a death trap. Are the 2 kids still having trouble? Greatly so. Those idiots. I still think that... Wasn't this battle meant to be your time to shine? The Battle of Choyo has come under even more tension than you had anticipated. No. More than you had anticipated, Rokuomi. If we were to summarize the generals who took part in the coalition war, then you could say it was a war which unveiled to the whole of China the existence of 2 exceptional generals who had up until then remained unknown. Karin of Chu and Gohome of Wei. And now this battle has become a clash between Gohome and myself. Our battlefield will have grabbed the attention of all the various prominent figures throughout the entirety of China. All of them curious to know just who is the stronger between the 2 of us. I have a feeling this is going to be an L, this arc. That's why I said we shouldn't have gone with that kid's plan. Wasn't this battle supposed to be the perfect opportunity to showcase to China the strength of Tou of Qin? Oh, be quiet, Rokuomi. Our Lord General Oki truly did intend on conquering China together with the current king. But how many people in the Qin army do we have that actually hold the talent to achieve such a feat? Don't tell me you want to use this chance to... I do not consider this battle to be a showdown between Gohome and myself. I see it as an opportunity for the talented youths of Qin who will shoulder the prestige of the Qin army in the future to challenge the renowned Gohome and have their names and strengths resound throughout all of China. Come on! And you're slandering my goal? Come on, man. He said, I'm going to let the young bucks shine. I don't even need to shine. I'm going to let the little ones shine. Come on, man. This arc is way better than Whole Cake. What are you talking about? And the more I desire to see that come true, the more I realize just how clever Orhon's plan is. It is an era where those with talent will all gather together, just like the 6 generals of the past. No way. You think those kids will go that far? I cannot be certain. Which is why I asked them to prove themselves, starting with this battle. Sorry about last night for getting mad and hitting you. Hey, top 1 ship out. Even I have a limit as to what I can achieve, you know. Of course I know that. It's just that yesterday was... Come on, Kyokai. I'm kidding. If Shawnee had been kidnapped in the same way, then I'm sure I'd have lost my composure even more than you did. Still, it was my bad. I'll never forgive you. Come on. Kidding. Tomorrow's it. The 3rd day. Yep, tomorrow we'll be fighting against Gaimo's main troops. I love their interactions, bro. I absolutely fucking love their interactions. Blackleg said Whole Cake Island rent free. Mid-Cake Island, dog. Don't talk to me about that pile of garbage. God damn. Honestly, it's gonna be tough. What are you saying? We have to do it. There you go, getting mad again. No, I'm not. The WEI will have 10 to 20,000. The WEI will have 10 to 20,000 reserve soldiers that are completely fresh. On the other hand, after the toll from death and desertion, we can barely scrape together 4,000 worn-out soldiers. And that's exactly why 10 is currently running around somewhere far away from our campgrounds. That Orhon fellow really does have a tendency to take risks, doesn't he? I'll admit this plan is the only feasible shot we have, but still it's asking so much of all our soldiers. It's too hasty. That ain't true. If there's a chance of victory, then we should jump for it. The longer we screw around sitting on our answers, the more needless deaths will suffer. This is rare. You standing up for him. It's not like that. Orhon's an irritating bastard, sure, but this time, honestly, I think it's amazing how this huge battle of Choyo is moving according to the plan that he came up with. I want to see whether or not WEI's #1 General Gohome, the man who almost broke Kankoku Pass, will be brought down by Orhon's plan or not. I want to show China the sight of Gohome being defeated by Qin's younger generation. At best, we're talking about a 1 in 10 chance here. That's all we need. Perhaps this battle will be the one to prove. Perhaps this battle will prove to be the first step. The first step. That's right. The first true step towards becoming a great general of the heavens. This is an amazing interaction, dog. Blackleg. Did you just say top 4? Did you just say top 4? Whole Cake Island not even top 15. On God, it's not even top 15. Paru, you've been saying some wild shit recently. He not lying. Oh, to see what happens when you have characters talk to each other. Yeah, you have greatness, bro. My first step is mine. Alright. Chapter 393, guys. Ban him for what did he say? Oh, the top 4. Nah, man. It's cool. I'm gonna let him slide. If you say some wild shit like that again, he gonna get sent. Bro, I can't believe it. I'm reading characters interacting. Bro, you're reading Berserk right now. Stop acting. Berserk got the best character interactions out. Anyways, the one whose name will become famous will be mine. Sorry, I need to show you guys this. What adult page. Russ. Ooh, why is the shading so epic here? Not epic, but so good. Yo, the shading is top tier for these pages. How are your wounds? I'm fine. Summon Kanjo. I'll be outlining today's plan. With just half a day, we will push our way to Gohome's doorstep. Hang on, are you serious? If we go along with this plan of yours, there's no way in hell he's going to be able to hold out. If it goes badly, it might even... This is our only shot, right? This isn't a battle where we can take our time and defeat the enemy troops one by one. We absolutely must reach Gohome's headquarters by this afternoon. And in that respect, this plane offers the best possible odds. In that case, we'll go with this. Meeting over. Sun's not even up and I'm already getting hungry. Can you scrounge up anything, 10? I expected the meeting to run on for longer, so I already prepared our breakfast beforehand. So who wants some? Large serving, same here. Extra large for me. Looks like the sun's coming up. Tonight we will drink the wine of victory. I have a feeling this might end in failure, but I might be wrong. I wonder if it's actually Hara doing the shading or it's the redraws. It could be the redraws because it looks very unnatural. Like, if I were to show you the difference between the first page of this chapter and the last page of last chapter, it's extremely different. Like, it's obviously still Hara art, but the shading is like, it's so different. Anyways, Choyo. Chin Tor army versus Wei Gohome army. The third day of combat begins. Kanyo. Confound it, just what is going on with the current battle? We've received hardly any reports from the field. The one message we received simply stated struggling on all fronts. Just what is General Tor thinking? How could he be so negligent? Does Tor really understand just how important Choyo is? Curse those remnants of Orki's faction, they're always ignoring us. My lord, I imagine he simply means for us to wait for further news for now. Oh, why does this... Wait, bro, you can literally just give me a panel of Sei doing absolutely nothing and it will make me smile, dog. Look at this shit, bro. Just him closing his eyes thinking about shit is enough to me, bro. Top 1 dynamic out, bro. Top 1 duo out, man. Like, Shin vs Kyokai are goated, but since they're a ship, I look at him kind of differently. Maybe in the future they will surpass Shin and Sei for me, but right now, Shin and Sei top 1, bro. Shin. That's Shin of the Hishin unit. Get him. Oh, speaking of, I literally just said that shit about Shin and Kyokai, and come on. Let's fucking go, bro. Kyokai, what are you doing here? It's still too early for the right side to make its move. We're waiting for the field to settle down first. Until then, I'll tag along with you, so that you don't wear yourself out before your fight with Gaimo. Who needs you? Shin. Don't get yourself killed. Same for you. Junso-sama. Gaimo-sama is getting impatient. He asks if it's time yet. Junso-sama. Gaimo-sama is not yet. Yes, sir. Damned Wei. Next to none of their positions are wavering, so this is Gaimo's main army. As I thought, they're formidable. Junso, the strategist of the Gaimo army, back during the hostage exchange, Gaimo said to me that even if the terms were 1,000 gold pieces on top of releasing me, he would have gladly accepted. That's how much of an essential existence Junso is to the Gaimo army. His opening deployment has no openings. And the way he carries on the battle isn't too light nor is it too heavy. He simply takes his time to carefully observe whatever movements we make. So he is that reliant on his strategist? Yeah, Gaimo might be a strong nigga 1v1, but he is losing to any one of the Chin generals in war. In actual warfare, he's losing. In a way, this is also a battle between Junso and me. We've waited long enough. Start the shift. Give the signal to Kyokai, Gakurai, and Garo. Begin. Their forces have moved over to the right. Are they coming? The other dangerous person apart from their captain, Shin. That female lieutenant who captured me last time has also joined the right wing. Which means that Shin is the only one directly in front of us right now. Bolster the defenses on our left. Raise the Fire Dragon banner. Call out to Gaimo-sama as well and make sure the enemy is clearly aware of his location. Fortify the front with our veteran cavalry squad. Send the enemy captain's head rolling when he's drawn into our fold. That bastard Junso. He intends to use me as bait. Shindono. These cavalry soldiers are abnormally... we can't take these guys as 5-man squads. Form into 10. Yeah, that's what I figured. They're not going to let me reach Gaimo so easily. Let's do this. Hurry and get over here already, Shin of the Hishin unit. Alright. End of the volume, I think that is. No, it's not. It's not end of the volume. It's just the end of the chapter. Alright. Chapter 394, guys. Tor is about to go up against this nigga. Let's see if Tor really is a scrub. Not that I think he ever can be, dog. Just seeing him is enough to make me smile. Ooh. Chill. Just as I thought they're up to something. But when I returned to our headquarters yesterday and looked at the field as a whole, there didn't seem to be anything suspicious. Send out Rambihaku. Rambihaku is approaching roughly 1,000 men. 1,000? Again with so little, it's the same as yesterday. Just what is going on? The great strategist Reo has already deduced that there is something off with our movements. Could it be that he's realized? Has our plan been exposed? No. I imagine he's hoping to discover some hints by investigating us, but he does not yet have a concrete idea of what we're up to. But most of all, even I have absolutely no idea just how those three teams intend on closing in on the WEI headquarters. It truly is just like being a spectator. Tor just said he has no idea? 1,000-man commander. I still reckon this sort of all-out brawl, it ain't like us at all. Yep, the Kanjo unit's tactics have always been hit and run. Quick complaining, Q-Core, Shotaku. This is also the Gyokuho's way of doing things. You mean letting themselves take it easy at the back? Early on the third day. You wish for my Kanjo unit to take the center and serve as the main attack force? Due to your unit having the most men to spare, we will have your 1,000-man unit assault the enemy's 5,000-strong center. Was that meant to be a joke? By deploying our reserves in between the two wings and having them assist the center, we should be able to make up for the difference in numbers somewhat. In that case, you could take up that role yourself. That Kanjo unit is a group that excels at mobility. It is only when we are placed at the outer wings that we are able to demonstrate our true potential. There is no need for a mobility in a battle with the Elshi's army. Then where will you be during the battle, young master? Until the moment Elshi shows himself, I intend to hide myself right behind you. Our center is having difficulty. They request reinforcements. But don't we outnumber them? What are our men doing? Elshi, all cavalry move out. We will leave not a single enemy alive. Man, he just had a little panel of him thinking of his wife. That's some sad shit, man. I feel for him, bro. They're coming. They're coming, Captain. It's the Elshi himself. They're making a beeline right for us. Didn't take very long for the climax to come. Do not fear them. Reform your formations. We will receive Elshi's unit head on and stop their advance right here. Don't let them get close. Shin. Our men are giving up their very lives to push our way towards Gohome's headquarters. The Gyokuho unit's gonna be coming too, right? You better not screw this one up, Ohon. Look at this spread. Look at this spread. Oh, Lord. That spread is pure flames, dog. Just knowing that this battle is going to make them famous instead of me already puts me in a bad mood. Come on, Rokuomi. Those stupid brats. It's time. Heavens have mercy on your asses if you don't show up in time, because I know I won't. Let's go. The Rokuomi army begins its advance. The Gyokuho vs. Elshi army battleground. Damn it, the soldiers I've painstakingly raised are being killed one after another. Elshi of the Spear. To see that your name is no idle exaggeration, you have my utmost respect. However, this time you will fall by my spear. Gyokuho unit Captain Ohon is here. Haha! MVP for sure. Chapter 395, Ohon's Duty. I'm flying through these chapters, not gonna lie. This read through is, I'm not really sitting back and appreciating every single thing. Like, it's a good arc, don't get me wrong. It's a very good arc, and I'm enjoying what I'm reading. Quite a bit. It's just not on the standard of the arcs that preceded it. But it's still a good arc. It's better than, it's like, I would say it's like Alabaster. Is that too high? No, Alabaster's too high. It's like I can't think of a good One Piece comparison. I can't think of a good One Piece comparison, dog. I don't know why that was so hard for me to think of. Chapter 395, Orhan's duty. His injuries from yesterday are... My eyes have somewhat gotten used to his speed, but... This power... Damn it, what in the world is he? The speed he wields his spear with, along with that, there's a difference in the nature of our spears. Unlike mine, which emphasizes accuracy to be able to punch through at a single point, his is a spear that seeks the power to bring down a foe with only a single blow. Now SB, I'm talking about quality of the arc, not like the placement or the structure. I'm talking about the actual quality of the arc. It's like... It's an 8 out of 10 arc, this one. So far. It's an 8 out of 10. And what was I going to say? About this? So, there's weight with glaives, right? With the way Shin fights, Rempa fights, Orki fights. And he said nature. The nature of our spears. For the spear. Is that like the weight equivalent for spear fighting? And he said mine emphasizes accuracy and his emphasizes power. Interesting. Long Ring Longland, yeah, this nigga really is asking for the... He asking for the unmod, huh? Huh, Blackleg? Widely considered to be the best in China, El Shi of the Spear, it is said that he was sent to brutal battlefields from a young age. Was that strength obtained by mowing down countless masses of enemies in the past? The Earl never said anything about this being a duel. We're going to. Don't approach him without a plan. We can't afford to lose any more men. Hon-sama. Commander Kanjo, if this keeps up for much longer, that's why I told you this morning. Doing that would only lead to a repeat of yesterday's failures. It's true that the only way for us to break through the enemy forces in half a day is to slay El Shi himself. Yeah, no, it's okay, so it's not exclusive to glaives. It's based on one's achievements and ambition. Weight is like a superpower. Yeah, it's like yeah, man. There's an equivalent in I think it's a game or an anime I watch. It's like will. To some degree. I don't know. Anyways. Actually, I'm heavily capping. Skypiea better. I agree, Skypiea better. I have Skypiea at like a 9 out of 10. That's fine. That's fine. Skypiea is better. I would say it's like a... I don't know, dog. It's like a Dressrosa in quality. It's a Dressrosa in quality. Is that not fair? Dressrosa? That's fair. You know what I'm saying? Or a Fishman Island. Nah, actually, it's better than Fishman Island. It's a Dressrosa in quality. We're going to stop at there. Revenge weight is like Koryoku against Tor because Tor killed Rinbukun and he was able to counter him out. Shin was able to fight so well against Hoken and Sai because of his revenge for Orki and Duke. And then Shin has extra weight on top of that for his ambition. So it's like, it's a mixture of everything. That's dope. I like that concept. So it's Kingdom tries to stay as you know, as realistic as possible. But shit like weight is dope. Personal weight is like Orki's weight being the dreams and hopes of his fallen comrades. Shin's personal weight is his dream to become a great general. And his and Hyo's dream, okay. So Sei is probably a monster just based off of his dream. Doing that would only lead to a repeat of yesterday's failures. It's true that the only way for us to break through the enemy forces in half a day is to slay El Shi himself. However, that is impossible for you, young master. After what happened to you yesterday, I'm sure you're aware of that yourself. And so long as we have no means to defeat the Earl, the best course of action would be to alert General Tor and request a halt to the operation. We should then regroup and reform ourselves, and send a request for reinforcements to the Osen army stationed to our north. Kanjo, this is also for the young master's sake. Our Qin forces as a whole still have yet to take too many losses, but if the operation were to continue on ahead and end itself in failure, our side will be the one to suffer massive casualties from any subsequent Wei counterattacks. And as the man responsible for such a disastrous defeat, the young master's name shall be greatly tarnished. It is precisely through emerging victorious against such impossible odds that one is able to achieve fame and prestige. And don't simply decide that I am no match for Earl Shi. Why are you in such a hurry? You have been negligent in your duties, Adjutant Ban. Reining in the young master and keeping him in check is your job. How could I stop him? Honsama's perception has at long last reached a territory that far surpasses my own talents. Just like how he was the one to come up with our current plan. In which case, all that's left for me is to believe in him and continue supporting him from behind. And you call yourself the young master's right hand? Stabbed in the chest. That's a shallow stab. Honsama, how dare you? He's at his limit. Have the young master pull back, Adjutant Banyo. He really is. All troops, not yet. Aye, Ohan got, man. All troops continue. Why is the music pausing again, man? All troops continue fighting. What the hell are all of you planning on? Look at these guys. They're staying to fight to the death. Don't be absurd. I've only just started on my path. No matter what, I must be the one to slay the great general of WEI, Earl Shi of the Spear, with my own hands and take Choyo in the name of Qin. As well as everything else that comes after, I don't have the time to spare to retreat. Cheap victories from pissant battles are not enough. If I do not continue to achieve the greatest victories one after another, then I will never become a great general whose name is etched into China's history. What a fucking goated spread. Holy shit. This is not some fickle or naive dream. This is as the rightful heir of the Or family. It is my duty and obligation. I need that Orhan flashback, bro. Honsama. So that's how it is. Whew. He's finished. Oh, parry. He sliced him on the face? Y'all. Chapter 396. This fight is definitely going to be the highlight of the arc. I can just tell. A single flash. Orhan's spear reaches first. He sliced his cheek, right? No way. He managed to hit the Earl not once, but twice. Does this mean he's seen through Earl Shi's spear technique? Adjutant, this... Unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Honsama has managed to catch Earl Shi with his form. Unlike Earl Shi, whose techniques were self-taught through actual combat, Honsama was trained from the foundation up in the orthodox spear technique. And in that spear technique, there exist countless different forms to be used against your opponents. Defense, counter-offense, forms devised for different effects. And if in combat Honsama is able to utilize these forms, Earl Shi, the reason you will fall... Oh, okay. It's the concept. Okay. Earl Shi, the reason you will fall by my hand is because you let me observe your technique for too long. What nonsense, you half-dead brat. These so-called forms are nothing but theories that exist only on paper. What use is swinging around a spear in a place that isn't a battlefield? Getting cocky just because you fluked. That's right. To properly utilize those forms in actual combat would require extraordinary amounts of training and experience, especially when up against an opponent like Earl Shi. But that is exactly what Honsama is demonstrating. It has finally borne fruit. Those days upon days of exercise and training. Is we getting a flashback? That's right. I'm the only one who knows. No. The basics start from the center of your right half. If you're letting him take up the spear, then you should find a proper teacher, Banyo. Yes, my lord. Lord Orsen probably did it on a whim, but that was just how rare of an occurrence it was to see him exchange words with Honsama. That's right. It was on that day that Honsama's training began, and it is through that steady effort that he is now... So it was literally from that one little conversation, bro. It was just that one little conversation that, like, you know what I'm saying? That was enough. That says a lot about his dynamic with his pops, bro. He truly lives in his pops' shadow. And he's been trying to break out of that this arc. That's the vibe I've been getting. Like the way he reacted to Kanjo when Kanjo was like, your father would never do something this reckless. He was like, what? So what? I understand now. This fight is amazing. Honsama. He's breaking Honsama's form with just brute strength. Not good. The young master's used up all his strength. Elshi, you possess a weakness. A weakness? As if the L has anything like that. And that is the fact that you are a human being who has rejected the notion of living. How can he tell that just from looking at him? How perceptive is he? Hey man, Ohon bro. Ohon man, I love him. Honsama, what in the world is he? The thing that fell off to me yesterday was due to how he lacks the instinct of self-preservation. All humans by nature will protect their own vitals out of reflex, but Elshi, for whatever reason, that does not apply to you. The actual reason matters not, but against my ability to penetrate a single point, that will be a fatal weakness. If I'm able to push inside by using my form, all it takes is one hit. Make it through. A walking corpse like you. Do not try to block my path, you bastard. Straight through the chest. Straight through the chest. What the fuck? He got a general kill like that already? I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting a much better way for the fight to end. It was dope, don't get me wrong. But I expected a much better way for the fight to end. This seemed a bit too easy. I ain't gonna lie. Seemed a bit too easy. But it makes sense because with spear fights, it's literally one hit. You know what I'm saying? It's whew, one and you're out. One sword and you're out. So it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. But yeah, man. W to the GOAT, bro. Did they hit you again? Are you going away again? Yeah, tomorrow. Please come back safely, brother. Please come back. Brother, at long last, I return. Honsama, Elshi of the WEI Fire Dragons, has been slain by Ohon of the Gyokuho unit. Basically, after his sister got fucked up, like Reo said, he gave up on being an actual human and just gave his life to a spear. I understand that. Not just a great general kill. Yeah, not just a general kill. A great general kill. Wild. Exactly, bro. Someone who is Chin 6 level, bro. Wild. Not that I believe that anyway. He wasn't Chin 6 level. Well, he wasn't Orki level. Come on, man. Ain't no way. You actually did it, young master. Kiko, Kikai, Soman, Soshin. Go spread the word that the captain has slain the enemy commander Elshi. Yes, sir. Marvelous. Absolutely stupendous, Honsama. But we don't have much time before noon is upon us. We must quickly treat your wounds and then hurry on towards. No need for that. We go now to Gohome's headquarters. Go. Meanwhile, at this time, Shin was... Oh my god, we back to another great fight. Come on, man. This is an amazing arc. I actually went in this with very low expectations. And my expectations were surpassed. So that's good. I'm happy I went in with low expectations. Yeah, this ain't Prime. Yeah, this ain't Prime. He was very nerfed, obviously. It makes sense, yeah. Yeah, this ain't Prime him. Makes sense. But even Prime him. Actually, Prime him took out 3 niggas. It depends. It depends. Maybe Gourmet is just the only... Yeah, like Gaimo. Why I keep calling him Gourmet? They've been in prison for 14 years, man. Yeah, exactly, yeah. They ain't for 14 years. It's like Rayleigh in Sabodi, dog. Cut him some slack. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? Ohon? Come on, bro. All I'm saying is... My nigga Toad one-shot. That's all I have to say. My nigga Toad is one-shotting. One-shotting. Alright. Shin is actually going blow for blow with Gaimo right now, man. He's actually going blow for blow, man. Now, that was an amazing fight for Ohon, bro. Amazing fight for Ohon, bro. Drop W's in the chat for the GOAT, bro. Ohon's still a GOAT for that fight. Amazing fight. When I finish, I should check out the stats for the characters. Definitely gonna do that. When I finish, I'm gonna start power scaling streams and shit. I'm gonna start power scaling streams and shit. I'm glad. There is no special trick behind their strategy. The enemy's plan is to have their right wing charge into the fray from the sides, pincering Gaimon-sama between them and Shin's personal unit, which is why they've bolstered their right wing with their best fighters. However, so long as we know that they're coming, defending against them isn't hard. We need to simply shift Gaimon-sama's battleground towards the left and fill the vacated space with defensive troops that are ready to receive the enemy. And on top of that, my troops have always excelled at defense. As long as the right wing doesn't reach them, Shin and the others in the center will remain isolated without aid. Surely this isn't all you have. Strategist of the Hishin unit Kario 10. This plan is for the sole purpose of allowing the Hishin unit to reach Gohome's headquarters by noon. And to achieve that, it is necessary for Shin and his men to head first into a death charge, basically, I'm guessing. Gaimon and Shin have drifted towards the left far enough. Now, the signal. That's the signal, Kyokai. As I thought, they have a plan. Now then, what will you do, Hishin unit? All troops in the right wing, halt, swiftly disengage from combat and reassume your formations. We're turning right, and hereby making a direct line straight for the enemy's headquarters. What? Their right wing pulled away? What the hell? They're leaving their commander behind and running for it? A feint. Do they intend on looping around to our rear? They're clearly heading past us. Are they aiming for Gohome's headquarters? But if that were the case, then you would be failing to consider the actual field. Even if you were to bypass our troops here, Gohome's headquarters is still guarded by several more reserves armies working in tandem. In total, they number 30,000 men. Charging in when you don't even have 1,000 soldiers with you will only result in being caught. Send 5,000 cavalry after them as a precaution. And I'm sure you must be aware that with the departure of your right wing, the blades which we had gathered in the left against them shall be turned towards your captain Shin. Butcher every last one of those fools who have charged into our midst. Here they come. Ah, the enemy is swarming the center. They're going after the captain. They were already surrounded to begin with, but now with those numbers, it's do or die. The right wing has managed to break through. Tighten up the shields. All that's left is for us to... Lieutenant N! Go left. Try to move slowly to the left while fighting them off. Denyu, Ryusen, do all you can to stop the enemies coming from the right. Sugen, Ryu, make us a path to the left. Leave it to us. Your Hishin unit's having quite a bit of trouble, eh? I thought you would have come up with some sort of miraculous plan, but it appears that has ended in failure. As I thought, there is a difference between the level of our strategists. Our men are... The captain. You wish to leave Shindono right in the middle of the enemy ranks? So going by what you just said, Shin and his 2,000 men will be left right in the middle of Gaimon's army's 13,000 troops. We have no choice. If we wish to allow the right wing to make their way to Gohome, then it's absolutely essential for Shin to stay behind and keep Gaimon and Junso occupied here. How exactly are we meant to pull out after the right wings break through? The right wing breaks through. Shin, honestly speaking, I don't believe you'll be able to break out with your own strength once you're caught inside, even if you did somehow manage to actually kill Gaimon. So don't worry about trying to escape and just keep on fighting. So long as you keep fighting, I am sure. What the hell are you doing, Ryu? Help will come. That's not the Hishin unit. Good grief, what troublesome kids. He made it in time. That's the Ryukoku army from the next battlefield past the mountains. Ha! You guys aren't the only ones who can work together with other armies. Now who's the one with the better strategist? Gaimon of the Way Fire Dragons. Let's go. Chapter 397, guys. Aokiji top 1, Akainu only 1 due to the power of friendship. This guy loves chatting crap. Mihawk is more of a fraud than Elshi. Kizaru stronger than both anyway. Kizaru might be stronger than Shanks. Nah, he ain't. Like, I don't even mind Kizaru over Shanks. That ain't even a bad take to me. That's like a solid take, but Kizaru over Mihawk, hell no. Hell no. My hair's a mess, bro. It's annoying. Look at this shit. Don't look at the stats that ain't been updated. The stats are literally garbage. How are you saying the author's words are garbage, bro? You like them niggas who say the Viv records aren't canon. Shame my head. Allied reinforcements from another battlefield, eh? I suppose that shows that WEI soldiers aren't the only ones who can call on other units for support. But still, I'm impressed they managed to creep their way with here without us noticing. I've been outplayed. They made it. They actually made it here in time. It was lucky for us that Ryukoku, the most quick-witted commander against Toll's inner circle, happened to be situated right next to us. Last night, Ryukoku's command tent. You wish for us to send you reinforcements? Ayo, SB. I have Akainu and Aokiji above every single Yonko. Having Kizaru over Shanks is not a bad... I will say that confidently. Ryukoku, the most quick-witted commander against Toll's inner circle, happened to be situated right next to us. Last night, Ryukoku... Okay. It's crazy how Fiji was the biggest Shanks stan a few months ago, and now he's standing a fraud like Mihawk. Man, it's crazy. The stats are from Bayo or Sanyo. They're too old. Okay, facts. In the stat books, there are two characters with martial might stats that are separated by like 1 to 2 numbers, right? One of these people one-shots the other. The dude that got one-shot stated himself that the other character was on an entirely different level than him. Are you talking about Oki and the fat guy? Tomorrow, the Hishin unit just will be using Shin as a decoy to draw the enemy's attention, thereby allowing Kyokai to lead a detachment to assault Gohome's headquarters. Once Kyokai has departed, I wish for Ryukoku army to ride to Shin's as he will be surrounded by... to Shin's aid as he will be surrounded by... be surrounded on all sides by enemy forces. I struggled so hard to read that. So I have to take my timing into account. Correct. Coming too early will result in catching Gohome's attention. It can only be after Kyokai is gone. But tarry too long and Shin will be the one to fall instead. What is this? You're the one coming to us for help? You have the cheek to demand all these other requirements? We have our hands full with our own battles. Do you think we just jumped to help you? Even assuming I did send help, they would still need to bypass a mountain. Getting the timing right is easier said than done. No, if it is General Ryukoku, then I believe it should be a simple task. True. Ryukoku-sama, we've already invested so much of our sources into this plan. Having coming this far, the Chin army absolutely cannot allow any failure. Everything is for the sake of taking Choyo. Do not get carried away with yourself, knowing that it is shameful to have to ask others for help in warfare. I know. Karyo 10. Karyo 10 of the Hishin unit. You owe me one. Still, Gaimo of the WEI Fire Dragons, eh? In a way, you could say he's one of my Lord Oki's loose ends. Ben, Tei, fan out to the left and right and hit their flanks. Our target is the Raging Bull, Gaimo. What's this, Shin of the Hishin unit? Did you purposely set yourself up as bait to trick me? It's not just you. We're doing this to pull over the entire WEI army. Gaimo-sama, please fall back. Junso-sama gave the word. He says dangerous enemies have appeared. So just like Oki and the others, you too deny me a proper conclusion to a duel. Obviously, if you're willing to stay here and keep fighting, I'll gladly play along WEI Fire Dragon Gaimo. But something's bugging me. I heard from your strategist that Junso Guy, how Oki and Renpa avoided your duels. But are you sure the truth wasn't that they were avoiding you so much as they didn't consider you to be a worthy opponent? What? It seems we meet again, Gaimo-san. Oh, flashback! It seems we meet again, Gaimo-san. Dear me, you are like a newborn babe who has somehow managed to grow into a raging bull but without maturing in the least. Even if you guilelessly challenged me to a duel, honestly speaking, it's not quite worth the effort. Do you understand what I mean? Once you have discovered something worth clashing for, I shall gladly send you to the next world. Sarabada. God damn. Oki, bitch this nigga. So even you are spouting the same things as them. Those fools who try to dress up warfare as some romantic struggle with their words of dreams and sentiments. You have been poisoned by their teachings, Shin of the Hishin unit. There is no such luster in warfare. Significance of battles or dreams. These are nothing but honeyed words to lure in to lure in those ignorant people who don't know any better. War is simply a slaughterhouse for the strong to butcher the weak however they please. Nothing more, nothing less. You're wrong. No, I am not. Gaimo-sama, please hurry. In that case, I'll give you until our next meeting to prepare a satisfactory answer for me. As a man who is following in Oki's footsteps, here comes Gaimo. WEI Fire Dragon Gaimo. They're gonna meet again, man. Come with me, you guys. We're breaking out through the riot. We might have gotten delayed a fair bit, but now we're heading off to Gohome's headquarters too. Huh? Urgent news. What is it? Enemy forces to the north have bypassed the Elshi army and are heading right towards our camp here. Furthermore, Elshi himself has been slain. What did you say? What numbers are we dealing with? More than 3,000. They won't be a problem then. Send out the headquarters garrison and the reserve armies to intercept them. Report! For God's sakes, what now? Qin troops are closing in on our headquarters from the west. It's the Rokuami army and they number 8,000 men strong. What? The enemy's reserve units have finally begun to react. It's obvious that their reaction was delayed. That means the other two groups must have arrived first. That's why we chose to come slightly late, right? We will be the ones to take Gohome's head. Kyokai here. Chapter 399. The arc is about to finish. God damn. The arc is literally about to finish. Because I'm only going to what? I'm only going to 401, right? Okay, anyways. The scenario devised by Ohon. Ohon's plan, bro. The stands are legit. Don't listen to anyone. These are the author's stats. I'll see, man. When I catch up, we can have those discussions. Right now, I'm just trying to actually read the greatness and enjoy it. Because I haven't even peeped the stats once, and I'm not going to peep till I'm caught up. I do trust Bao with a lot of things, but yeah. So yeah. It's only the author's headcanon. Yeah, that sounds very fucking retarded. But at the same time, if there's huge inconsistencies like that, then that would just mean they're either outdated or just Hara doesn't pay that much attention to them. I don't know. Because actual stats are very different than statements from the author. You know what I'm saying? Stats are weird, bro. You can read 402 if you want, but 401 a great end too. Chat, what do you want? 402 or 401? The target is Gohome's head. Honsama, please do not rush. 3,000 men, Rokuami 8,000 men, Hishin unit 2,000 men. You can see it. That's Gohome's headquarters. Report. The enemies approaching from the south can't be stopped. Our western defensive line is also being pushed back. Report. Our forces to the north are struggling against the enemy. Both Jian-sama and Gicho-sama have fallen. They've broken through the first line in the west. Curse it. There shouldn't be that many of them. Just focus on crushing one of them first. That should give us time to reform our defenses. Damn it! If we're only two, it would still be manageable. But for three of them to hit us at the same time is our reserve army still haven't completed the defensive encirclement. It would be better to call them back and bulk up our defensives here. If we send the order out now, will they make it in time? Could it be that this was no simple coincidence, and those three enemy forces planned to hit us at the same time all along? It can't be. Something like that is exactly what is happening. It was my mistake to have assumed that the Tor army would be the main attacker of the Qin army just because his army numbered the greatest out of the enemy forces. Home-sama. Right from the very start, the enemy's true offense was to be conducted by those three strike forces. But it's true that Rokuami fielded over 10,000 men. But the other two should have only been 5,000 man units. Would they really have tasked the attack to such weak units? Our greatest miscalculation is the fact that those two 5,000 man units would actually manage to bypass the fire dragons Elshi and Gaimo. If I remember correctly, both the Gyokuho units and the Hishin units are led by relatively young commanders. You could say their plan itself is also youthful. The fact that we did not catch on to their plan must mean that the only thing they decided on was to hit our headquarters at the same time. However, this plan is a double-edged sword that carries the risk of causing the entire Qin army's collapse if even one of their strike teams failed. Tor would never have considered a gamble as risky as this. Could it be? Kyokai is a 1,000-man commander in this. Could it be that this plan was either brought up by the Gyokuho or the Hishin unit? The era of the 6 great generals and fire dragons has passed. It has now fallen to myself and Riboku's generation to steer the rudders of China's battles. Hence, I believe that Kanki would be my destined rival in Qin, seeing as we're of the same generation. However, what's surprising is that the next generation of Qin's youth who are destined for greatness could very well possibly be rising to prominence right now. Hey, and we get more 10, the exact next page. My God. The next generation's great figures. Report. They've broken through our second line. The enemy has already come this far. How could this be? What are the men doing? Send out all the men we have. We must keep the enemies away from our headquarters. It's useless. Tor has sent the 3 blades in which he holds absolute confidence in. Now that they've reached our throat, they cannot be stopped. That's Home-sama. Kantoku. The cheering ahead is getting louder. That means a battle must have broken out around Gohome's headquarters. Captain, yeah, there's no doubt about it. We've managed to successfully pull off the 3-pronged attack. And that means all that's left is a contest to see who can take Gohome's head first. Let's go. If Ohon gets it too, I'm going to be hype. As a matter of fact, both the Gyokuho unit that had arrived first and the Rokuomi that followed knew that their roles in this fight was to be the diversion. Gohome's headquarters would only fall via an opening created by attacking it from multiple directions and forcing the defensive garrisons to shift directions and leave their rear exposed. In other words, it was the duty of the Hishin unit who had arrived last to strike the decisive blow against Gohome's headquarters. We can do this. That's the headquarters right there. Don't fucking interfere. Don't let them get past. General Rai, Gakurai Garo. I leave the rest to you. You idiot, you can't do it by yourself. Get back here. Here comes a single rider. Skewer him good. A portion of the Rokuomi army is about to break through our second line. Kyokai! You fool. This isn't the time to be worrying about that. That's the enemy. That's an enemy soldier. Hurry up and kill them. What? Kyokai arrives at the headquarters. Chapter 400, guys. Ah, the big 400. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Another milestone. Let's go. Oh, this cover page is dope. I need to show you guys. Hold up. My queen. The future greatest general under the heavens. Morten, my goat. And Ohon, my newly found goat. Because before this arc, he definitely wasn't my goat. Alright. What the? How did... The commandment is under attack. She ran through them, dog. She's cutting through hella niggas. Aye. Home-sama's going to... Home-sama. Hey, y'all was sleeping on this arc. This is an amazing arc. Kyokai got a great general kill? Oh my god, man. On the second page, bro? On the second page, dog? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. This is automatically a goated arc. When you have some shit like that happen. Come on, man. Head sliced off. Home-sama, you freaking did it, Kyokai. Oh, he was a fake. Fuck. I got baited so hard. I knew that the killing of a great general... I knew that the killing of a great general would have been a better fucking page than that. I got baited hard. Anyways, he got away. But if he's abandoned his headquarters, then set fire to the surrounding region. Raise higher smoke signal to alert the entire battlefield of the fall of WEI's headquarters and the Qin army's victories. Got ya. Just leave it to... Come on, I got baited hard. The reason why as well is because Gohome is actually a big general. He's like WEI's main general. So I doubt he would actually be killed here. I think he's going to get away. That's why I was kind of shocked. I got baited, huh? To the various Qin soldiers still struggling in battle, the sight of that pillar of smoke was like the long-awaited beacon signifying their turnaround victory. We've won. Hon-sama. Ohon MVP. Ohon MVP. Damn Hishin unit, taking all the glory for themselves. Come on, it's time to clean up the trash. You know what this is, dog? You know what this is, dog? Ohon Loki. If anyone gets Gohome's head, it should be Ohon. But yeah, like, it's crazy, man. This is like just Rosa. But Ohon is law, and he actually got his shine when he killed what's his name? I forgot his name already. Spear dude. Shin. I forgot his name. I forgot dude's name, dog. I'm bad with names. Damn Hishin unit, taking all the glory for themselves. Hold up, I'm gonna scroll up. I need to find out this nigga's name. Elshi. Bet. Why scroll up? Hold up. Shin, we did it. We've won. Tor Army versus Ryo Army battleground. Ryo-sama. It would appear that the Hishin and Gyokuho units have admirably fulfilled their tasks. Home-sama, please take us to the front. There's still the possibility of us running into enemies here. With the loss of our headquarters and command chain, our various scattered forces are now left completely isolated from each other. Furthermore, their morale will also have been robbed by the sight of that smoke plume, making performing them a difficult proposition. However, there still lies one flaw with the enemy stratagem, and if we're able to capitalize on it right now, is that you, Home? Ryo-sama, what happened, Home? My sincerest apologies. Our headquarters was lost to a simultaneous attack carried out by 3 enemy units. They were able to bypass Elshi and Gaimo. Elshi has already been slain. Well, this is a surprise. I would never have expected someone other than Toa amongst the Qin forces capable of defeating Elshi. Likewise. On go. But what's done is done. In which case, all that's left is for us to exploit the weakness in the enemy's plane at this very moment. Though our headquarters may have fallen to the enemy hands, it also means that because they have concentrated all their strength to a single point, their heart has become utterly exposed. I'm sure you know what I refer to. You mean Tor himself. In the last 3 days of combat, my troops have shrunk the distance between them and Tor down to a mere fifth of what it originally was. And as long as we can be certain that there will be no reinforcements riding to Tor's aid, all I need to do is consolidate all my forces, then give my signal to Rambihaku to lead an all-out attack using everything we have, and Tor should fall in but a few moments. By killing Tor, we will cease the pulse of the Qin army, swaying the scales back to a Wei victory in a single strike. The Battle of Choyo is not over yet. Shin said none of that. Shin said none of that. You're trying to go for Tor? Which one is it? Please escape Home-sama, you son of a... Please raise high your arm and reach for the heavens. Niggas had me so worried for Tor's life right there, dog. On guard. Shin of the Hishin unit slays Wei Fire Dragon Ryo. I thought, bro. On guard, I dead ass thought. Ohon MVP. Nah, my nigga Shin took it. Aye. How dare you, Shin? Shin could actually be Shin of the Hishin unit. Just what was the meaning of that, Home? Ryo-sama's vassals, please escape, Home-sama. It was for the sake of Wei. The strength of the master tactician Ryo has stagnated in the past 14 years, while I, on the other hand, will draw level with him in 1 year and completely surpass him in the next. If the strong are not allowed to survive, then the state of Wei will have no hope of lasting through the wars to come. Your name, Shukoku. Mind your tongue, Shuko. Mind your tongue, Shuko. I stand as the highest ranking officer in the Wei military, and from now on will be acting as your master. God damn. Send the order for a retreat to Rambihaku. Beginning with the berserk Rambihaku, I, Gohome, will be taking over all of Ryo's assets. And so the Wei army withdraws. Having judged that reforming their troops was out of the question, Gohome's retreat signal was followed by all the various Wei forces that were spread out across the battlefield, pulling back deeper into Wei's lands. In other words, it was the Qin army's victory. Home did that nigga dirty, bro. Home deadass done that nigga dirty. He said, please escape, Home, someone. I had to go back and read it properly. Home done him dirty. I've always liked Home since Coalition, since his introduction. He's just been cool. His conviction on point, bro. And he's Gorke's son, so it's like... Aye, that was a goated couple of pages, man. Ohon and Shin. So I thought Ohon was gonna leave with the most accomplishments, and he is, obviously, because he came up with this plan. So he's gonna get a lot of respect for this shit. But Shin still got a general kill, dog. Lieutenant, good work, everyone. Taku-san, you alright? I'm fine. We really did it, didn't we? Kyokai, it's Lieutenant Kyokai. Phew. From this victory, Qin was able to snatch the key territory of Choyo from the hands of Wei. You mistook who Gome was and killed Reo instead? So it seems, yeah. No, there's no doubt. Still, not only did we win, we even brought down El Shi. Those two things would have been plenty by themselves. Around the final moments, we score another sizable bonus. What's the matter? Ryu's head is on par with great general, with great A generals, you know. Seeing how I wasn't able to defeat Gaimo, Ryo's head feels like something I got lucky on and tripped over. Well, not that I'll look a gift horse in the mouth. Ryo, the man who even my Lord Oki and Lady Kyo themselves acknowledged was brought down by you. And to have done it by accident too? What the hell is this shit? Rakomi's kind of too much, man. I like him, but he's a bit too much. By the way, where's that Ohon guy? He should have been summoned too, right? His adjutant came a moment ago, saying that due to the ferocious clash with El Shi of the Fire Dragons, he is currently not in any condition to be walking. That's so. Ohon, so you were able to defeat El Shi, a Fire Dragon just like Gaimo, huh? Still, Choyo itself, Reo, El Shi, Wei has suffered quite the stinging blow this time. So, what's the plan now? Are we going to set up an outpost here and use it to start invading deeper into the Wei lands? No, it's still far too early for that. I received orders personally from the Chief of Military Affairs before we set out. From here on, we will set up a base here and utilize the natural terrain to construct a giant forest. Huh? Are you serious? Something like that will take us an entire year. No shit. And it's not like Wei's gonna just sit there and watch us build it together. If attacked, you must repel them by any means, is what he said. We will send you as many workers as necessary. So it would seem the chief truly does intend on starting this in earnest. By setting up such a firm stronghold on the frontline region of Choyo, the chief plans to begin the process of thoroughly weakening the state of Wei. The invasion of Wei is coming. Weakening the state of Wei. The 7 warring states, what once numbered over 100 squabbling factions, coalesced into 7 giant states after 200 years of conflict. The time for that delicate balance to be upset is finally approaching, and with it, the destruction of kingdoms. Haha, naturally we'll be the ones doing the destroying. Alright, we go into 402, lads. Final chapter, guys. Well, that was a perfect place to end off. But anyways, was that the end of the Wei Fire Dragons arc, bro? Was that the end of that arc? Because if that's the case, then if this is actually the start of State of A, then I might as well just wait, right? I might as well just end here. Fuck it, we're gonna read. 2 months have passed since the Battle of Choyo. The work to turn the area into a fortress has been progressing at a steady rate. It's incredible, isn't it? The earthworks keep getting higher and higher every single day. Yeah. Going by reports we've been getting, the city of Sanyo next to us has been seeing a lot of growth too. Thanks to all the immigrants they've been getting from Central Qin, the total population has almost doubled. Seriously. Alright, you know what? I read the first page, but I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. We done. I wanna read State of A. I'm just gonna stop. Because I wanna read State of A properly. Like from the start of a stream all the way to the end. You know what I'm saying? Wait, how many chapters is State of A? Is it one stream worth? Is it 2 streams or 1 stream? Alright, we stopped. Alright, that's 1 stream. That's 1 stream, Bao. 402 to 357? Yeah. That's 1 stream. That's 1 stream, sir. Yeah, I'm doing that in 1 stream happily. So, okay. I'm hyped for it. I've heard this is the number 2 arc in Kingdom. When are the One Piece live streams coming back? I've never done One Piece live streams, but I'm not even planning to start them anytime soon either. I'm going to stick to my reviews, bro. One Piece streams will probably happen in like, you know what I'm saying? Like 7 months or something. Because I'm stopping live streams completely soon. When I move out. I'm moving out in about a month. So there's no point in me starting One Piece live streams if I'm not going to be able to continue them for a long time. Like even Kingdom. I want to start live streams when I catch up, but I'm moving out in like a month. And when I move out, I'm not going to be able to live stream because I'm leaving my PC at home. And I'm only going to be able to make videos while I'm gone. Because I'm going to be on a laptop, live streaming on a laptop and shit. Without my PC, it's going to be all slow and shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to be moving out for like 7 months. I'm going to be away from home. Like I might come back on weekends, Saturdays and Sundays. And then I can do Kingdom streams then. Like I can avoid spoilers until the weekend when I come back home. I can do that. But One Piece itself, my schedule for that, I'm just going to stick to Friday reviews. Because it's easy for me. I can just read the chapter, work on a review, record the audio, and edit quickly. State of A will be my top 1 arc probably. If State of A ends up becoming my top 1 arc, then Kingdom will end up becoming my top 1 manga, bro. Literally. I doubt it's going to surpass Coalition. I doubt it. Unless it has something on the level of Say Speech. Woo! Alright, man. I'm excited. I'm very fucking excited. Yeah, it won't surpass Coalition. But just it being a top 2 arc is enough to get me excited, bro. You're saying better than Bayo and Sanyo? Let's go. That's something to be excited about. Very excited about. You have to go up to 438. The thing is, I heard this is a politics arc, which means I'm going to be doing a shit ton of reading. And a shit ton of reading means... I don't know if I'll be able to cover that in 1 stream. Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly talk about the arc that I just read. That rape shit was mid. I ain't gonna lie. Thank God it never happened. I think I would have enjoyed that big guy's character if it wasn't for that whole rape shit that had me worried the entire time for the sake of 10. That shit had me worried as fuck for 10. So I didn't really get to enjoy his character much, even though he's probably a really good character. So yeah. That shit was I'm looking forward to when they meet again though, him and Shin, and when they actually get to 1v1. I could see that being a dope fight. Second, that entire flashback, the incest shit, it wasn't too bad. I kind of liked it. In terms of, it was a good way to explain Orhon getting a great general kill, you know what I'm saying? I liked it. I liked everything with Orhon. Orhon definitely MVP of this arc, without a doubt. Especially right at the start of the arc when he came up with the plan. That shit was dope. Pure flames. Thor's a motherfucking goat. I don't want to hear otherwise. Y'all just haters. Bao, hater. Bao, fat hater. Sam, hater. Sam, fat hater. And what else was goated? That final kill. Shin versus not Shin versus when Shin killed Reo. Goated. What else? What else was a highlight in this arc? Kyokai. This arc is definitely a solid 8 out of 10. Yeah, it's a solid 8 out of 10. Very enjoyable. Very, very enjoyable arc. It was great for Orhon's character. Overall, it was enjoyable. It wasn't incredibly compelling, but like, you know, I didn't want to stop reading. I wasn't bored at all when reading it. So I enjoyed everything. Thank God. Good arc. And apparently the next arc I'm going to read is like top tier. Ranking. 8 out of 10. Rating, you mean. 8 out of 10. My arc ranking right now is Coalition, Bio, Sanyo, Kyokai, Conspiracy in the Court, first arc, and then second arc, which is... Damn, I don't know what's better, the first arc or the second arc. I forgot the name of the second arc. It's the expedition, right? No, the campaign. Campaign. Yeah, okay. Okay. Coalition, Bio, Sanyo, Kyokai, Conspiracy in the Court, first arc, Seikyo's Rebellion, campaign, WEI Fire Generals. This is the worst arc in Kingdom so far, but it's an 8 out of 10. State of A tied with Coalition for me, for real? God damn, I'm about to read greatness. Alright, we move. Alright, y'all. It was a great stream. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys putting up as per usual. Watch Gintama if you haven't already. If not, you're literally wasting your life. Read Berserk the GOAT. That's all I have to say. You know what I'm saying? Like the video if you enjoyed. The stream if you enjoyed. If you haven't liked already and you've been here for the last, I don't know, 3 hours, then fuck you. And that's it, bro. We out. Thanks for pulling up. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Subscribe if you haven't already. We gonna catch you guys next time.